You can't! We made you!
This is the Horrible Film School. Take a seat and slowly peel open your trapper keepers. I am Chris, and I am here with Professor Hootie.
What's up, fellas? I got one question for you. Who made who?
No. You gonna do that
We
again.
made you.
Try to sound like Brian Johnson.
Oh,
I can't.
Go
I don't know. Who made who?
Classic, baby. We are also joined by one man who could maybe survive a killing vending machine. Professor Joey, a.k.a. Dr. Nasty.
I don't know about all that, but I do think I just loaded my pants. I don't know if anybody else caught that line in the movie or not.
Loaded your pants?
Loaded
like you shit
my
yourself?
pants.
I remember that now.
My man was when he was in the car. I think I just loaded my pants.
That could go either the front or the back, I suppose.
Such a weird line.
The next time I'm getting
That's a
fucking
classic Stephen King classic.
Next time I'm getting fucking jerked off, I'm about to fucking load.
I'm about to reload my pants. Makes me think of there's something about Mary where he's like, you got to unload that gun before you go out on a
trust
date,
me,
man.
every time
You got to unload it.
every time before like a date or something, I'm thinking about that. I think about that
just-
part of
you
the
gotta
movie.
get it out
I
of
think
your
about
system,
who is
man.
it? Shit, it's
Especially
not.
on a
It's
first
not Matt
date, you got to
Dillon.
get it out of your system.
I never know the actor's name. He's in so much like shit.
Ben Stiller?
No, the guy opposite Ben Stiller, the one who gets like hives.
That is Matt Dillon. He has like the fake teeth.
I don't think Matt Dillon's the one that delivers that line though.
No, it's the dude from Scary Movie, the hand guy.
God, why do we always go back to that fucking movie?
Yeah.
Chris Elliott.
Chris something.
There you go. Chris Elliott.
I was thinking
Yeah,
Cat
he's
Williams for that.
For masturbating before you go on a date?
No, well,
I always think about Cat Williams before.
I
I
think about Cat Williams when I masturbate.
Me too.
I'm like, look at that little guy. Look at that little guy. I can just put it on his foot.
yes.
That dude read like 10,000 books in a month. Did you hear about this?
He has.
Was he reading fucking Dr. Seuss books?
Hey, it could be kids. It is specified.
Was
He has a
he
joke
reading them
about
little
that.
fucking pamphlets they leave you, like the Christian Bible people leave you in the bathroom?
Oh, yeah, those things are so cool, man. They were like, you're going to die and go to hell, little
Dude,
books on the
the
toilet.
imagery in those things was like so like captivating, gripping,
Scare you to church. That was the idea,
scared.
right?
It made me load my pants.
Unload your pants. I got a few news tidbits here for you boys to start off with. We're like in deep alien world these days, so Fede Alvarez said he is not directing the Alien Romulus sequel.
Womp womp. Is there a
That's
reason
good or
why?
bad?
Or
I think he felt like he set the tone and he kind of wants to go do his own thing. Maybe he doesn't want to get drowned in IP hell.
maybe they can get Stephen King out of retirement and let him direct.
Oh, hell, it's time.
I actually don't mind that. If you think about even Aliens, from the beginning, there was new directors coming in and figuring out how to make films.
Yeah, it's definitely a franchise. It's built a lot of careers.
Yeah, this really felt like a return to like the horror side of it for me.
He reset it, I think, to a better trajectory at least.
Well,
If they maintain that, we'll see.
let us not forget Resurrection when we found out they can swim. Okay, it's pretty terrifying.
Oh, yeah. I totally forgot about that, so thank you for that. Also, this is big news, man. This blew my mind. I got to be honest with you. This was the most surprising horror-related news I've probably read all year long. The Conjuring Last Rites has the biggest opening weekend for a horror film ever.
What?
I didn't even know it fucking came out.
$194 million.
I've seen the previews, the trailers.
Ever. Hold on, let me
That's crazy.
Forever. It surpassed a movie from 2017 that made $190 million. Can you tell me what that movie is? It Chapter 1, baby. You got to tie it back to Stephen King somehow.
Feel like before that it had to be Paranormal Activity, right? That one got a huge opening weekend.
Oh, yeah. Man, well, I don't know how much
It's
money
probably
it
something
racked in,
fucking
but as
stupid
far
like
as
Annabelle Creation or some shit.
versus its budget, yeah, you might be right. But that's crazy, dude. The fucking Conjuring Last Rites. Directed by Patrick Wilson. $200 million globally.
That means they're not over if it made that kind of money, and it sucks.
Yeah, Last Rites, my
Here's the
ass.
thing.
Last Rites again.
Yeah,
Last Rites.
It's gonna
Pre-rated.
be second to last rights.
Third to Last Rites.
Vera Farmiga. Speaking of her, man, like we
Oh,
just got done
Jesus.
watching a an Apple
Speaking
TV
of unloading.
I know, right? An Apple TV miniseries called 5 Days at Memorial. I think that's the name of it. Anyway, it's about
Never heard of
it's about the hospital down in New Orleans, down in Louisiana during Hurricane Katrina, and it talks about how they almost, I guess, euthanized like 40 some patients, and it was the story of the doctor who actually like made that decision. Went through it. It's pretty gripping, pretty cool. But Vera Farmiga plays the doctor.
Sounds like a fun watch.
It was actually really enlightening. Because I didn't really know the gravity of everything that happened down there and the exact event. Yeah, it was pretty cool, pretty neat.
Well, she's the queen of the horror film industry in 2025, so she got a lot going for her. On top of being a very attractive woman.
She ever show her tits?
Oh no. Norman Bates would have known. She was mom at Bates Motel.
Master Bates.
I went through that whole series for her.
I never watched that series.
I watched up until that girl was walking around with that fucking mask on, and I was like, this is unbelievable. I ain't watching this shit.
Yeah, that's in episode 1, but all right.
Yeah, I didn't watch very much of it.
Talk to me and bring her back. Director Michael Philippou. There's 2 of them, remember this. Michael has announced he'll be wrestling in an exploding barbed wire rope death match in Mexico on September the 20th.
Damn, right around the corner?
Is that?
Hold up.
That's fucking sick.
Who
These
is this?
dudes are awesome, bro. One of the directors, one of the twins that directed Bring Her Back and Talk to Me.
Oh, the wrestling guys. I don't know why I thought Ryan Felipe.
Ryan Felipe.
I was like, Ryan Felipe's doing a barbed wire match?
That'd be fucking dope. Speaking of Ryan Felipe, I in an effort to something I've been trying to do lately, watch movies I know I'm not going to enjoy, so I can appreciate the things I enjoy that much better. I watched I Know What You Did Last Summer.
I've heard this is bad.
Fucking A, dude.
Is it that bad?
That was a fucking turd.
Did Jennifer Love Hewitt do the spin around thing? The what are you waiting for?
She said more than once, what are you waiting for?
Oh, more than once.
That's awesome. Bad. What did Freddie Prinze do?
It was terrible.
Did Freddie Prinze try? Did he actually he's there to cash a check? No one's going to watch that, man. We're never going to watch that. We're never going to review that movie.
You must. My point is, you need to watch these things in order to appreciate good shit.
No. I had limited time during the day to do things.
Yeah, that one was a big turd.
I'm not investing time into that.
Maybe.
I made it out to weapons as well. I got to throw that out there. So scratch that off the old bucket list. It's on VOD now, of course.
I'm sure you are going to hold your opinion of Weapons. I will say I also watched Weapons, and I it's not Barbarian.
Yeah, different flavor. But yeah, I thought him wrestling was pretty dope, man. Those dudes are some unique cats. You boys got anything to share before we get into it?
I've kind of fallen off the bandwagon with the Alien Earths. How's that going?
That's pretty good, I think. We got two episodes left, maybe. I think it's only an 8-episode season. I just watched the latest. I think episode 6 was Tuesday night. I'm enjoying it.
It's finally got to where it needs to go for me to enjoy it. Some of those episodes, man, were hard to get through.
I dig all the lore, though. All the Peter Pan references and stuff like that. So it's definitely a different vein of Alien, you know? Like it's not as xenomorph-centric as I assumed it would be, I guess.
You know how Peter Pan
There's more than one kind of alien involved, you know?
Yeah, I like that they have like different species and different like creatures throughout the universe. But quick question.
So you're not too far into it. You don't really know the current setting?
No, I think I got through episode 3.
Okay. I don't know if, the further you get into it, just keep Jurassic Park in mind, is all I'm going to say.
Oh, we'll do it.
That kind of unlocked a little bit for me when I thought about it as kind of like a Jurassic Park homage. Same thing with Jordan Peele's Nope. Once I thought about Jaws, that movie just clicked for me, you know.
I've been waiting my whole life to tell this joke. You guys know how Peter Pan learned to fly?
Our grandma told us this when we were about 3 years old, and I have never forgotten it. Let's see if Hootie knows how Peter Pan learned how to fly.
You know how Peter Pan learned to fly, Hoodrick?
I do not, Joey. How did he learn to fly?
If your Peter was in a pan, you'd fly too.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah.
She told that to us.
I still use that.
I don't know why the fuck that is stuck in my brain. I haven't said that joke since I was like 5 years old.
Oh, I haven't forgotten it. I've definitely used it since then.
I haven't used it, but I remember it. I can't hear Peter Pan and not think about that.
Grandma just talking about Peters. Just another day in the in our childhood.
Just see you two young as hell talking about, Grandma, stop being nasty. Put trimmers back on.
Fire up that trimmers. Crank that shit up. Red Ward's about to go off.
That was, I don't think this generation of kids knows the gravity of your parents or older brothers watching just graphic shit and then going, cover your eyes now. Cover your eyes.
Cover your eyes real quick. Don't look at them beautiful titties on the TV there. All right. I'll do one eye, Joy. You do the other eye. We both get one. And then Joy be like, Chris is looking. I'm like, you son of a bitch. I'll put your fucking Peter in a pan.
We always do the trick where you put your hand over your face, but you just kind of open your fingers up.
Oh, yeah, the crack. That one little crack right there.
I think it was a way of your parents trying to figure out if you were gay back in the day. Yeah. I think if you kept your face covered.
Hey, don't look at that. No, he's looking at it. It's a decent barometer, I reckon. We all love what we love. You got anything else before we get into today's assignment?
Let's get overdriven.
That being said, we're going to take the time machine, or should we take this big old fat, thick old green Mack truck back to 1986 for a little flick called Maximum Overdrive. Today's lesson. Who made who? That's a good one, but the lesson today, I had to pull a quote straight from the movie. Jesus is coming, and he is pissed.
You say Jesus is coming, and he ain't circumcised.
Jesus is coming, and it's just ellipses. That's it. Dot.
Oh,
this is a choice of Dr. Nasty. So, Joseph, you should take the reins and do you think, man?
Man, this is a bad but fun movie. Let's go ahead and jump in with some fan reviews once again for the millionth time. My review is going to come way of IMDb. Let's start off with a negative review from Pop CCS titled "This is a movie?" ? Back in April of 2006. This
as opposed to a what?
This is a movie?
Movie?
This appears to be a typical Stephen King production. In other words, a movie that he produces and writes. King, who grinds out books as an organ grinder does songs, lacks the ability to make a decent movie and should stick to writing. Not that he has written anything of any consequence since he wrote The Stand. It is hard to believe that people could be as stupid, vacuous, and lacking of sense as the actors are in this film. It's no wonder machines are taking over. Calling them actors is being kind, to say the least. The vehicles are more believable. The best part of the film is the beginning with the AC/DC soundtrack. From there on, it is a steady slide into the incredulous, ridiculous, and boredom. Holter Graham is the only refreshing and perhaps genuine person in the whole film. 1 out of 10.
Why are you so stupid?
Jesus Christ.
This person fucking
Steven.
eviscerated this
Don't
shit.
get on Stephen King.
Honestly, it's a lot of...
to The Stand there.
See, alright, this was 2006. He wrote anything since then that's been worth a fuck?
Yes. I'm pretty sure, let's see, The Stand, I think 78 is when he wrote that first edition. So it would have been after The Stand. He's definitely done iconic stuff since The Stand.
Pet Sematary, got to be after that.
Yeah, I would say so. Pretty much Carrie, The Shining, and then The Stand were his first 3 big novels. Everything else you know is post The Stand. But yeah, I guess he's got some point as far as the acting. It's obviously going to be an easy dunk on this movie. It's a bit of a ridiculous film itself, and we'll get into how Mr. King feels about his role in creating these movies later, I assume.
We'll get into it, obviously, as you said, but the dialogue isn't great for the acting to have any chance of being.
The dialogue is ass cheeks. Like some of the things they say don't make any fucking sense.
Which is bizarre considering, like, Stephen King is on set. He's directing this picture.
There's a reason he's so.
But where is?
There's a reason he's so.
Is he in the comet or is he on the planet? Is really the.
Yeah.
Maybe he's in the comet at this point.
Oh, there's a scene where somebody's looking up at a clock, and for some reason the fucking clock's going haywire, like it's a machine or some shit. And he looks up and he says, "Dear God." The clock, all that's happened is the clock is moving backwards.
Symbolism, man. Symbolism.
He literally just got hit, almost got hit by a fucking, he saw like a dead body on the ground, almost got hit by a fucking truck with no driver. But it's the clock that gives him pause.
We're being reverted to primitive times, Joy. It's thematic.
You know what it reminds me of?
God,
I don't know if I talked about it during the trailer, but The Happening.
I have never seen that movie.
Bull fucking shit. We went when that shit came out.
Now, every time we talk about this, you talk about how I was there with you, and I promise I was
swear
not.
you were there, man.
I'm pretty sure I was still in high school and you had just graduated, and you went with all your like cool buddies.
I stole
What
my
other
hair out
lucky
of
guy
my
was there,
fucking
Joey?
I stole my hair out of eye and shit.
You had your
Sorry.
little razor phone
Every
with you. I guarantee you.
Every
had
time
the
I try to
razor
watch
flip
it,
phone
I'd
with
have to
you at the
fucking
time.
flick it.
Sorry, guys. Can we pause the movie?
Sorry, I got
Just my
popcorn
eyes.
butter on my fingers and it's getting in my hair.
Joey looking like a member of Blue October.
What
Yeah,
the
man,
fuck is
worse
Blue
than movie. I'm
October?
not-
What is that?
You know the band Blue October.
I didn't know.
Unloading my pants.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, that's the guy.
But yeah, this is a very poignant. And
This is a kissing
This is
cousin
actually
with the
really.
happening?
It's,
You're telling me I'm
I
gonna
feel
love
like
the
this is a
happening?
genuinely. I actually didn't mind the happening. A lot of people shit on it, but I'm a John Leguizamo stan. I fucking love me some John Leguizamo. I don't know why.
You just need one in some of these movies, dude. That's all you need.
So with the happening, is that Mark Wahlberg or Nicolas Cage?
That's
Wahlberg.
Wahlberg, right?
Oh shit!
Cage is the knowing.
I had
Nicolas
something for the
Cage
news
knowing.
section. I forgot all about it.
Oh,
What is Nick Cage up
They
there?
said Nick Cage is going to be starring in the next season of True Detective.
Oh, that'd be so fucking dope,
that'd be
bro.
pretty solid. If
I
it
don't
doesn't
know
go
if
I saw
it's
the
through
Nick Cage. I
McConaughey
don't
was
know if
talking
it's
about
true.
coming back as Rust.
You know him and Nick Cage. How sick
Rust
that
and
would be?
Nick Cage. That would be fucking dope. You
Cage-
never know. Okay, see, with Nick
Yeah,
Cage,
man.
you never know who
Yeah,
you're gonna
man.
get.
Life is just like a circle, dog.
See, you can't. You got to have Cage kind of muzzled in that world, though. He can't go full
Yeah, I don't know.
Cage.
Well, Cage could be. He could do the long legs. He could be the bad guy.
That's true. That's true. Be all the
So
Cage
what if
he
you
wants
had
to be.
Rust chasing long legs? That'd be fucking
Mm.
dope. I'd watch that. They're gonna parody the hell out of that movie apparently with Scary Movie 6. Marlon Wayans has been talking about all the things he wants to parody, and Long Legs is like at the top of the list, and Sinners and everything else is blowing up. He said he is returning as Shorty, in case anybody's
That's
wondering.
sick. Hell yeah.
Scary
Oh,
Movie
thank
6.
God.
I like when he gets a dick.
Throwing that out
dick
there.
stuck
The
in his
person
He's
ear.
getting all
answer.
kinds of publicity. He's getting all kinds of pub right now because Him comes out in a few weeks.
You know that's gonna blow up.
Yeah. I'm kind of shocked that it's not getting as much buzz as I assumed it would. I don't know if that's
Yeah,
good or
especially
bad.
since it has Jordan Peele in the fucking
Yeah,
trailer.
but he's a producer.
Jesus Christ! You don't
They
even see
can't
the
put
you don't
his
even
name
see
on
the
it.
director's
Stuff,
name on
honestly.
that shit.
He hasn't produced a lot of great stuff if you look at his record.
He is not, which
Didn't he
makes me
produce The
not want to
Monkey?
see him.
Yeah, it makes me a little wonder. The concept is great. It looks good to me, but
The imagery
Could be
of
Billy
it's like
Goods, who
I
knows?
think fucking haunting.
we're all football nerds, so it's right in our wheelhouse. But yeah, this reviewer shit on the movie. I get it. The AC/DC is throughout the entirety of the movie. I don't know what they meant by just the beginning. I don't think they actually watched the whole thing.
How much money did they spend on AC/DC for this film? Is what I want.
Probably half the
I
fucking
think
budget.
AC/DC paid them for this shit. This was a prolonged music video for the album drop. Is all it was.
Yeah, pretty much.
They benefited greatly from this movie. I think they had their like highest ranked single in like
Oh,
years.
This is a big album, dude.
Well, here's the thing. No,
If you
here's the thing.
Look at the track list.
No,
of this
yeah,
album.
okay. On the
It's a
album,
big
there's a
deal.
bunch of shit, but it's a bunch of their old shit.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of stuff from Back in Black.
But it's still a lot of bangers that blow up again because of this.
Oh yeah, for
So
sure.
if
But who made
if you
who?
bought-
Like, I think it peaked at like 13 or some shit, and that was like
It's like
their
a
biggest
pseudo
hit in a
soundtrack
while.
for this movie, right?
Oh yeah, for a long time they claimed for this album they had it claimed that it was the soundtrack to the movie. They eventually struck that shit off the album though. When they
okay, so
realized
the
it was
official
garbage.
soundtrack was just AC/DC songs.
Oh yeah, they
Oh,
composed
that's
they
cool.
composed
By
everything but
AC/DC.
like 2 of the songs used in the movie.
Damn, how much money did the soundtrack make in comparison to the movie?
Probably outsold the fucking movie, to be honest with you. 'Cause this movie did not do very well. And we're going to get to that here shortly after I read this positive review from a gentleman, I think a gentleman, by the name of...
Did you write it yourself?
What?
Did you write
No,
this?
this is my white privilege assumption, just based on the name. I can depict the gender based on how it sounds.
Okay.
This is from Mahid Hamid with Where should I start? February of 2010. Well, I just don't believe it. People are giving higher stars for stupid sci-fi movies, such as Dark Knight, Matrix Trilogy, Blade Runner, and blah,
Nerds.
blah, blah. Let's get straight to the point. Is Maximum Overdrive good or not? In my opinion, of course it is not the best, not a classic either, but it is a good movie to enjoy. What else do you want from a Stephen King movie? I used to be a fan of Stephen King. So I really think that this movie should be given at least 6 stars or higher. Maximum Overdrive. They're not calling it Maximum Overdrive. They actually have the letters M and O. Okay. So Mo has good elements in it. And King always creates a story which is very, very unique and out of mind. Machine and trucks ruling the world. Whoever in this goddamn world would think of such an idea? The acting is simply good with Pat Hingle. The acting is simply good with Pat Hingle and Emilio Estevez in this particular movie. Come on. Why would you hate a movie like this? It's simply enjoyable. 10 out of 10. Excellent.
Excellent. Somebody drank that
The fucking acting
Kool-Aid,
is good with Pat Hingle. That's the name drop. That's the first name drop.
Pat, baby.
He wasn't bad or
Pat
anything.
Hingle's a North Carolina legend.
I actually enjoyed his character quite a bit because it encompassed like North Carolina, boss man attitude. His character of Hendershot.
A bit of a pawn shop broker
yes,
about him.
Very much.
If I do say so
like
myself.
The character.
That person said that he used to like Stephen King, so we're just left to wonder what made Stephen King turn on him.
This was 2010?
Yeah, 2010. Yeah, but as far as...
Well, that's the fan reception. Did you look at the box office for this bad boy?
Yeah, I guess
the BO.
I got some numbers here. So opening weekend, or the opening of the film, $3.2 million. $9 million budget. At the end of the day, the movie brought in domestically $7.4 million.
I don't see this being a global type of movie either, so I doubt it made any money overseas. It's a bunch of big trucks in North Carolina. That just doesn't sell in Asian markets.
I think if it was done better, it may have done well in Asian markets. Asians love big ass creatures and machines, so
yeah, this is true. Throw a kaiju in here, it would have been fucking over the top.
Oh, that would have been so sweet.
Del Toro needs to remake this bad boy. I did read one of his kids apparently had pitched that they wanted to remake it to remake the film and direct it themselves.
Well, shit, Emilio Estevez wrote a fucking script.
Nah, bro. No, he
wrote a script for a sequel. Yeah, he did.
One of whose kids wants to redo it?
Stephen King's. He's got 2. I think both of his sons are writers as well.
I know even
Joe
kids.
Hill. They both use pseudonyms. Yeah. And one of them goes by Joe Hill. They can't go by their given names.
Joe Hill.
And the other one is Owen King. I think he uses his name. Joe Hill has wrote a lot of like very popular horror novels.
Huh.
You wouldn't know it's Stephen King's son, obviously, because that's his pen name.
Good.
He thought it would be cheating, I guess.
Good for him. He's not trying to get that name bump.
His daddy don't stop working though. The man still cranks out a novel every 6 months.
Emilio Estevez did the same thing
Clockwork.
though, because he's a Sheen, right?
Just about to say.
I don't know the story behind the naming of the kiddos there.
I think they're actually all Estevez, but Martin Sheen changed his name to Sheen. So Charlie did it, but Emilio said,
so it's just a PR thing. I got you.
Martin Estevez? That sounds fucking lame.
Well,
Martin Estevez sounds like a badass.
Hey, me, it's Charlie Estevez. All right, hopping down the list here, we're going to talk about The Crew. And in my opinion, there's not much to talk about here that we haven't talked about already. Stephen King, writer, director, horror savant.
I've heard of him. This was his first and only time directing, boys. Did you know that?
Yeah, like the movie fucking was so poorly received and almost like universally panned. There was no coming back from this for him. And I think a big part of that was his severe cocaine addiction.
Yeah, this is the one blurb. If you Google this movie, tell me something about it that I don't know. It's Stephen King admits he was, quote unquote, coked out of his mind and knew absolutely nothing about directing a movie. A lot of cocaine involved. Which apparently that's how he did The Shining. That's how he wrote The Shining, was all cocaine. And Metallica. Listen to a lot of Metallica.
Apparently his wife made him do like one of those, the show Intervention, like that happened in his real life. He was walking to a room like with friends and family, and they were like, "Hey, you're on too much coke. We gotta."
Yeah, so this was the last thing he did before the intervention.
Oh,
so what does that tell you? What does that tell you? Well, no one knows that for a fact, but like this movie comes out, and a year later he's sober.
Buddy, you are fucked up.
Steve, we love you. We've been doing this for 15, 20 years now. We all just watched Maximum Overdrive for the second time. It's time to talk, bud. We got to get this brand moving forward. And this is not helping.
And we've already covered Pet Sematary and Thomas Jane's The Mist.
Of course, Thomas Jane's The Mist. Not Stephen King's The Mist.
No.
Thomas Jane's.
Not even Frank
The Mist.
Darabont's The Mist.
TJ's. But this was apparently based on a short story he wrote called Trucks from 1973. It was later part of a collection called Night Shift. Hard to talk about Stephen King as a director because, again, like I said, he pretty much said, I'm never going to direct again after this experience.
Well, we fucking jerked him when we did Pet Cemetery, right?
He's the master of horror. To this day, there's no one like him. We owe a whole lot to the man.
Have we talked about
And
Castle
I will
Rock?
not besmirch him. Castle Rock, I think I referenced it once before.
What the hell are we talking
it?
about some old-ass WB cartoon for?
No.
No. You're talking about Castle Rock Entertainment, the old
Correct.
production company. We're talking about a television program that was on Hulu like 5 or 6 years ago.
Castle.
It was an anthology series of all the Stephen King's stories.
Oh, that's cool.
Like Misery and Salem's Lot. All that's kind of happening at the same time in like this
Salem's
area.
not to be confused with Schindler's List.
Okay, yeah. Okay, Schindler's List. There's another. God, I can't get into the Stephen King with you fuckers. You plebs just don't understand the depths of the man, so I'm not even going to get into it.
But Castle Rock Production Company is fascinating.
Does it tie back to him?
It does. King has a deal
I
with
didn't know
Castle Rock. They can have his work for $1, but he gets script approval, he approves the director, cast approval, and he can pull the plug at any time, no matter how much money was spent. He gets 5% of every dollar. So in the case, I don't know why this article references the Green Mile. In the case of the Green Mile, he made...
Because he wrote the Green Mile.
I understand, but there's better Stephen King movies.
They probably made a shit ton of money, though.
He made $25 million from the Green Mile alone.
That's fucking dope. That's a baller-ass deal, man. Talking about banking on yourself.
Wild.
Take this shit for $1 and give me the keys. That's fucking dope. Should have done that with Maximum Overdrive. Chosen a director, a different screenwriter, anybody else to work on it.
Editor's note here. I was talking about Fraggle Rock. I got it confused with the Jim Henson
The Muppets
cartoon
thing?
show. Or
Fraggle.
Fraggle Rock.
Jesus Christ. That was like a Muppets down in Fraggle Rock.
Yeah, back in the 80s.
No Sesame
Another
Street, pal.
Joey flip up. Another Joey slip.
I think the other big crew note here, obviously, is big old label slapped all over this poster. Music by AC/DC.
Yo, check me out, not long.
Down.
Yeah.
What'd you think about the needle
Stephen
drops in
King's
this?
favorite
Random
band.
as hell, right?
Was that? Oh yeah, the music in here was so sporadic and fucking.
They're going in the damn
weird.
sewer. For those about to rock, we salute you. I was like, what the hell is going on?
I feel like this goes back to him being on cocaine. Every scene is just amped up. Everything is just in your face. There's no
He
sense.
writes the music.
No sense of suspense. No sense of tension at all.
Oh, this movie doesn't
That's
have
for
an
a
ounce of
fact.
tension in it.
The dude writes the music. Every time he's writing something, he's listening to just like one band on repeat. Like Metallica or AC/DC, which is his favorite band. That's where his mind goes.
And I would be remiss if we don't bring up Dino De Laurentiis, because this film
Dino.
somehow has a connection to Evil Dead 2.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's because of Dino.
We'll be talking about that in our
Dino's
production
legendary producer,
notes,
man.
I'm sure.
Legendary weird ass producer. Also has a lot of David Lynch connections too. I don't know who did the special effects, but everything
that ain't really
this-
nothing to even talk about.
I'm saying this movie gets dicked on, it gets dunked on. I get it. It's got a lot of not so great things, but there are tons of practical explosions in this movie, and that's somebody did that, and they did that. well,
Actually,
I
you know
guess.
what?
You can't
The
deny
vending
that
machine,
the shit was
the
getting blown up.
vending
constantly.
machine scene was pretty sick.
Yeah, I like the vending machine, too.
For me, that's probably one of the most memorable scenes in the whole movie.
And a lot of these vehicles literally driving by themselves is all practical. Like there's no CGI doing any of this shit. So shout out to whoever rigged all this stuff up.
All right, let's step on into the realm of interesting factoids with some production notes. I'm going to let you guys take the wheel here, and I'll just chime in for whatever you guys missed.
I think I'm going to put the hometown stamp on here first and say this was shot in a little town where we have all spent a lot of personal time. Wilmington, North Carolina. Right down the coast.
North
here from
Carolina,
us.
come on and raise up. This one's for you.
Raise
This one's for me. This one's for us.
We love Wilmington. Shout out Wilmington.
Thank
Cool
you, Peach
beach
Pablo.
community. Found one. I brought this for Hootie. I'm sure he might have encountered it, but I had to throw it in his face. Stephen King originally wanted Bruce Springsteen to play the role of Bill Robinson.
You bastard.
But our boy Dino De Laurentiis personally hired, quote-unquote, Martin Sheen's son. That's how he referred to him. This was rumored to be the reason that King became disillusioned with the production. This is what set him off.
Could you imagine Bruce Springsteen being forced into this movie surrounded by AC/DC music?
Yeah, fucking bizarre. You definitely would have to get him on the soundtrack, right? At that point.
I don't know if you get AC/DC if Bruce Springsteen is in the film. That's weird.
Bruce, man. Estevez literally dresses like a Bruce Springsteen character.
I will say,
got the white T-shirt, earring.
To critique Dino here, Bruce Springsteen would have made this movie more money. He probably would have done a horrendous job. I understand, but it would have made money.
Here's the sad part: Emilio didn't really do that well himself. I mean, he was passable,
which is weird.
But it's not like they got the wrong Sheen brother, I think.
But the weird thing about it is, this movie comes across to me as like, oh, this is a guy's first movie. You know, tons of actors have like that first horror movie they do, and then they go on to bigger and better things. He'd already been in The Outsiders at this point.
Yeah.
He was the son of a celebrity. Like, it felt weird to me that this was like the third major thing.
It's weird that there was any nepotism involved with this.
Right.
I'm pretty sure
he get Martin Sheen's son.
Already done The Breakfast Club.
Exactly, yes. This is a year after Breakfast Club. Is that like a weird step back? Maybe it's just the quality of the movie.
Well, I think it's one of those situations of you see Stephen King's name's plastered on it.
Yeah.
And you're thinking of all these bangers.
You're
thinking about Christine. You're thinking about fucking other shit that came out.
Well, Stephen King has personally disowned this movie. He calls it a quote-unquote moron movie. So that's what he thinks about his directorial debut.
Fuck you, Stephen King. I kind of like this movie.
I'm sure in retrospect he probably does.
Ghoul.
But I'm sure
I kind of like your work.
You fucking ghoul-looking motherfucker.
He did this. He went to like rehab. He got cleaned. I'm sure at that point he really hated this movie. But he probably thinks it's pretty entertaining now. Last thing I have is about the cinematographer. Did you guys read about this?
About him like losing an eye?
Yeah, Armando Nannuzzi obviously is an Italian guy. He lost his eye after King insisted that they keep the lawnmower blades inside of the lawnmower.
Oh my God.
You don't even fucking see it.
He even tells King, he says, they're not in the shot. We can't see it. We could just take them out for safety reasons. He said, no, it looks cooler. It looks scarier if they're there. Insisted that they be in there. So
you can't see it,
he insisted
Steven.
that they be there. He said it would appear scarier. So they shoot it with the blades. Accident occurs. He loses an eye. He doesn't have an eye anymore because of this guy. He sued them because he said, quote unquote, no one would hire a cinematographer with no depth perception.
It said like 18 million is what he was going after?
His eye for the camera, he literally lost one. That's his job. That's fucked up. Steven was apparently, he started drinking at 6:30 every day and was like 10 beers in by 11 a.m. every day.
I just don't know.
On top of the cocaine.
Okay, two things. One, I understand what Steven wanted there because I think it would look cool, but we don't see it. But two, how in the hell did it go that wrong? Because I've been around a lot of lawnmower blades in my life and never, came close, knock on wood, to losing an eye.
I guess if the discussion was about removing them, maybe they had been like half removed or something.
Oh,
maybe
shit.
something was loose.
Well, no, here's what happened is
they took it off and then put it back on like in a shitty way.
It was remote controlled and it hit like a fucking block of wood or something. And then the wood splintered.
Popped up.
Into a million, thousand, kajillion pieces. And one of them just happened to lodge himself in his eye.
Lost the cinematographer, the only person on the set who needs his eyes.
Well, that's the thing. He didn't really lose his eye because of the splinter. He had surgery, but he got an infection because of the surgery. And that's what caused his eye.
Ultimately, he ended up losing an eye.
I'm just seeing this dude on the ground screaming, why couldn't it have been the key grip?
Exactly. One of these damn Foley boys. And the dude came back and finished the movie. I thought that was pretty commendable.
To Steven's credit, now that I know the lawnmower blade was actually in the lawnmower, it does, in my mind, make it cooler. Even though you can't see it.
It has no effect on the final product.
You don't even see the fucking lawnmower for like 5 seconds.
Because of his blunder, they had to finish the movie with a cinematographer with one eye. So maybe that's why it turned out the way it did.
Well, now I feel bad for my grading of this movie.
Take that. There's a handicap here, literally. Yeah, that's all I got, though.
Well, I mean, you pretty much ran through all of my notes here. There's not a whole lot out there about Maximum Overdrive, not to spoil anything.
There wasn't a documentary, like a 5-hour thing you could have watched?
I'll be honest with you, I didn't enjoy this, so I didn't search it out. I kind of got enough with the first watch. But
I didn't want to go deep diving on this.
I did find a note back to his cocaine-infused directing. There's a lot of speculation around there, and here's why. It's long been rumored that George A. Romero, one of my guys, ghost-directed a large portion of the film while King was seeking treatment for his cocaine addiction. Many fans of Romero's work have noted that the film features many of his distinct camera angles and editing choices. Romero was constantly on set, and King would frequently ask him for advice about directing. Now, is that shade on Romero? Because
is this something he really wants to be like out there? Somebody please take that off my fucking Wikipedia, please.
Yeah, well, he's dead.
I think the idea, because I did like reading like people's analysis of the film. There's a lot of it that ties back to the Romero Living Dead stuff, like literally the trucks circling the building. They're like it's a horde of zombies outside of the building, just waiting to eat. So I think the ideas were in tandem, but I didn't get any Romero vibes watching it. That's just me. I'm not a Romero aficionado though.
With Romero, he always forces in like weird, goofy comedy, and there's definitely evidence of that with how like the Goblin truck interacts with the people and how the one military machine gun somehow is able to fire itself, but the way it moves around is kind of comical, but it's very pencil.
Or how Emilio Estevez whispers into the Green Goblin mask's ear.
Yeah, there's that.
He calls him a fuck face or something. What does he say?
What about the scene where the guy's taking his shit and there's actual shit sounds?
Dude, I wrote that down. I was like, is it me or are these farts? Like, they sounded real. Those are real farts.
It sounded pretty wet.
Yeah, those are some nasty farts.
And that's all I got, boys.
Damn, really? You didn't want to talk about the whole Stephen King Evil Dead 2 thing?
I didn't put it down because I didn't want to. I figured you would have it, Joy. And it sounds like
no. It sounds like you don't want to associate the two. Like you're in denial. That's what it sounds like.
Well, after watching it, maybe it is the case.
We'll save that one. We'll save that one here
for
a few facts from now. Gary Busey was rumored to have been interested in starring in the film.
Was he going to play the Green Goblin?
I think he was going to.
Imagine Gary Busey's face on the front of that truck.
God, it does look like Gary. It looks like fucking Gary Busey already.
That would have been dope.
Have you fellas ever played the game Killing Floor 2?
No, but I know what you're talking about.
No, I'm aware of it, yeah.
In that game, there are several levels around Christmas, and Gary Busey plays Santa Claus. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Is he killing people? Is it like a Silent Night, Deli Night?
No, you got to like kill elves and gingerbread men, but Gary Busey's like,
shit.
He's like your coach, coaching you on.
Like the Ginger Dead Man.
Oh, yes.
Gary Busey's almost like a poor man's Nick Cage.
Yes.
Really poor man.
Very poor man.
Very poor.
Sad.
A less than poor.
Some would say homeless.
Sad. Homeless
Some would say homeless. The original trailer for Maximum Overdrive borrowed from the score of Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
Score. I can't think of any score in this movie.
I'll think about
it. Well, just the trailer. Just the trailer.
Oh, just the trailer.
Just the trailer.
My bad, I didn't catch
just the trailer. I don't think we watched the original trailer.
Nah, I'm pretty sure we watched some kind of mock-up DVD release thing.
All right, and for my last note, the creme de la creme, it was possibly Stephen King's relationship with Dino De Laurentiis from Maximum Overdrive that led to the Evil Dead franchise becoming just that, a franchise. King heard Sam Raimi was having difficulties getting a sequel off the ground, and being a fan of the original, King put a bug in Laurentiis' ear, potentially playing a large part in its conception as Laurentiis would go on to produce Evil Dead 2. So,
Dino.
So you ought to be on your hands and knees sucking Emilio Estevez right now.
Well,
suck Emilio Estevez's toes the next time you see him, Hootie. Thank you for giving us the boomstick.
All right. If no one else has anything to add to all these wonderful factoids we just learned about Maximum Overdrive.
So many.
I think it's time we hop in. The fuck you doing with your hands?
A Maximum Overdrive.
Oh, you're Maximum.
You got to say the name.
You're
of the movie
in Maximum Overdrive right now.
Trying to enter.
Oh, as soon as she says Maximum Overdrive in this one scene, and she like starts crying.
Maximum Overdrive.
That's what I was heading down to Florida. I was heading down to Florida until these machines went into Maximum Overdrive.
Maximum Overdrive.
That's the fucking Academy Award winning acting.
Who would ever use that phrase in their life?
Maximum Overdrive? I use that all the time now.
Well, because of the movie.
Oh, yeah,
Back when I used to play basketball, y'all, and I'd be driving to the bucket and about to get a layup, I'm about to say, I'm about to go to Maximum Overdrive. And I would sky for the rebound.
Hey, you ever seen that great movie Maximum Overdrive? That's the only time he's ever used it.
At least I'm not calling it fucking MO. At least I don't use it enough to where it's like an abbreviation. An understood abbreviation. Right. All right, let's hop into 1986's Maximum Overdrive.
Honey, come on over here, sugar buns. This machine just called me an asshole.
So a rogue comet passes the Earth, sparking a worldwide machine uprising. That's about the most poignant yet simple plot point description of how this movie starts.
That's what happens in this movie. That's the synopsis, basically.
And it's written out on the screen for you.
Oh, I got this whole thing written down. You guys want me to read it?
I had no recollection that we got like a whole Star Wars info dump here.
June 19th, 1987, at 9:47 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Earth passed into the extraordinarily diffuse tail of Rahea M, a rogue comet. According to astronomical calculations, the planet would remain in the tail of the comet for the next 8 days, 5 hours, 29 minutes, and 23 seconds. And then it shows like a picture of the Earth encased in like a green fart cloud.
Yeah, like this weird ass poot just hanging over. What's up with that random like arbitrary number?
That sounds like some Stephen King. It sounds like some Stephen King on cocaine. Bullshit.
Random ass numbers.
And it's not. There's no narration, right? It's just reading. It'd be nice if it was narrated.
Yeah, it's just on the damn screen. Yeah, it's like a Star Wars.
Yeah, there's
crawl,
no fucking John
cool.
Larroquette stepping up to the plate and reading this shit out.
Old Texas Chainsaw.
But yeah, it starts off in Wilmington, North Carolina. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, of course, the epicenter of planet Earth.
Funny enough, I'll be down in Wilmington this weekekend.
Ooh, very nice.
Stop at the old Dixie Boy.
If only. Go down there.
Stop at Wilmington ATM, the Wilmington Bank ATM.
Fuck you.
The asshole ATM.
It is.
Speaking of which, obviously, the first character we really meet is Mr. Stephen King himself. I don't know if you've always noticed that.
Yeah.
This ATM just called me an asshole.
Come on over here, sugar buns. Then fucking the AC/DC song "Who Made Who" just kicks in the kicks on.
Made who? And you see random shit going down. You see like this whole crazy bridge incident going on.
I will say
there's an AC/DC truck for some reason.
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't know if you guys noticed that. I was like, random ass product placement here.
I would say the most terrifying part of the movie for me was that drawbridge suddenly going up, because I have several drawbridges around me, and that would be terrifying.
You scared of that? Is that how it would go down? I was just like, people can just hit parking brakes, right? But I guess at some point it just doesn't work like that.
If it's 5 o'clock traffic, man, people start freaking out. I wouldn't want to see what would happen.
I guess it could get out of hand quickly. So anything with the motor turns against humanity is the idea, right? Because like Joy was saying with the clock, it kind of gets confusing about what's affected here.
And the machine gun, yeah.
I think it's anything that's connected to electricity.
Well, how's that account for the machine gun? I
don't think it's
the battery of the vehicle it's connected to.
I fucking guess, man. It's hard to make sense.
Because they control the lights at some point too. When they say they need lights, the lights flick back on.
Oh yeah.
I guess that's the power plant. I don't know. But yeah, you get trucks, you get fucking lawnmowers, you get ice cream vans.
It's like
King of
Magins. You get a turkey slicer.
The end of the world. The end of the world is your fucking appliances attacking you.
And at the end of the day, all you think about is who made who. Okay?
Who made who? Joy's got his dick stuck in the washing machine. Who made who?
See, that was before the internet. That was before the machine uprising. Is there any?
What position do you not want to be in when the machines turn on?
Oh man!
Like, when Jesus comes back, what do you not want to be
brushing
doing?
your teeth?
What did you not want to be doing when the machines
with that
come
motorized fucking toothbrush?
Oh,
motorized? You talking about a battery operated?
Yeah, battery operated, whatever.
All it's going to do is spin faster. It's still a damn toothbrush.
It's just going to like fucking go down your throat and just make you deep.
There's got to be worse things to do. Hootie says driving over drawbridge is probably the worst case scenario.
That's pretty terrifying.
There's
got to be something
a
worse
mechanical
prostate. What about cleaning your oven or some shit like that?
If you had like
using a dildo that plugs into the wall or something. Is that what you're saying?
Using
If
a
you had one of
prostate
those
tickler.
mechanical heart things,
Having a sex toy in your rectum that's plugged into the wall, that could be the worst. That could get bad. It would just keep going. Who made who? That's the damn music video right there.
Turn you into a fucking puppet.
this is the second movie we've covered where there is a I don't know what you call it, an electric carving device. Have either of you ever used
Carving
a
knife?
I've only ever seen these in these damn movies, dude. They use them at Thanksgiving all the time in movies to carve the turkey. You ever seen this shit?
Yeah,
It's like the electric knife.
See, I'm like more of a savage. I just get it and I pull the turkey meat off just with my
No,
bare
Mom
hand.
gets me to cut the turkey because Joey's fucking nasty.
Yeah,
well, it
I
sounds like
licking,
that
Joey ain't washed
I
his
lick
hands.
my
Chris,
I
cut
lick
the-
my
come and cut the
fingers
turkey.
and shit every time I be touching a piece.
Christopher, come carve the turkey. Joseph has his Peter in a pan. That's our mom's voice. She's British, apparently.
I just had PTSD of a football party you hosted, Chris, where somebody was licking their fingers.
Oh,
And then
God. Yeah.
put their hand.
Everyone, let's order some wings.
Who the
All
hell was
This
licking their
motherfucker goes
fingers?
in hard.
I ain't gonna say the person's name.
Names
But
start
it
with
was a
names start with a
name.
C.
And then put the hands in a pile of wings.
Oh, digging for one. Not even like taking one on
Damn,
top.
looking for
I want that
looking
on
for
the
a
top.
certain wing.
I'm just gonna be hungry, I guess.
I said, damn, I guess that's $50 worth of wings for you, dog.
He said vines.
I'm glad I put that on credit. So did you notice because we had a few jump scares to this point when everything kind of starts taking off and attacking people. Is this the worst jump scare cue music of all fucking time in this movie? It is horrible, dude. It was so annoying.
It's a
to hear.
knockoff of the shit from Psycho, right?
Yeah, it's what it sounded like to me, like just a bastardization of that. But it's so overused. It's grating to listen to in this movie. I don't know if it was supposed to be a joke
Well,
or
it
what.
definitely
I was like,
tells
what
you when
the
you're
fuck
supposed to be
is this?
scared. Because they're not playing AC/DC
Oh,
during
fuck.
these scenes to make you feel
That's
brave.
I was wondering if AC/DC actually composed that sound effect. Like someone just took a shit on their guitar.
it
and
was literally
recorded
just
it.
Brian Johnson just doing it with his mouth.
Just slapping his dick across the string.
The shot of the guy falling out of his pickup truck and then rolling in the watermelons was like,
Whoa,
I guess that was,
That
damn, there's a
that
lot of
did
watermelons
crack
out
me a
here.
little bit.
Damn.
I would call that a Romero shot, but it was almost too goofy for Romero.
Did y'all when that
We do
look when
like
that
watermelons
happened?
down here.
When that happened, did y'all catch the Tommy Chong insert?
Tommy Chong had a cameo.
I don't think it was him, but I think they modeled a character after him. It said, "Wow,
Oh,
far
okay.
out."
I didn't pay
Did not
attention.
see
It's
that.
like there's so many of those
I'm
characters
telling
in
you,
80s movies.
there's so
pothead
many like coked up moments here of insertions. Like I know you said George Romero probably directed a lot of this, and it's probably true. But I think that was definitely a Stephen King scene.
a Stevie special.
Wow, far out, man. Motherfucker. He's just like
Yeah.
slipping, sliding over a bunch of
This-
watermelon.
It's like this movie. Like, it's literally like a music video for these first 5 minutes. Haven't met a single character yet, but we've watched like 30 people die in random ass ways. It's like a highlight reel.
See, we're talking about this already. I'm going to do this. Chaos erupts, ATMs curse, drawbridges malfunction, arcade machines attack, and appliances maim their owners. That was the next plot.
Shit gets cray.
But
Speaking of arcade machines, do you guys know who that little fella was that got fucked up at the
the
arcade?
dude that was
Oh.
fucking thieving all the cigarettes and coins and shit.
He got all
Just
Yeah.
because
It's
just
funny.
because it falls out of the machine doesn't make it not stealing, bud.
I remember this scene so vividly because we were video game kids, obviously. We always talked about video games we were going to play one day because you just broke. You just dreamed about playing Sonic and shit. But this dude in this arcade, I always remembered it because of him stealing the cigarettes and then getting killed by the machine.
He says,
It's amazing. I never knew who he was until literally doing these notes. I was like, of fucking course. I've seen this man's face literally every day for the past 6 months.
"Wait, who the fuck is
Yep.
your cousin?
You don't know
is
who
it
it
a
is?
janitor somewhere where you work?"
6 months.
That was Giancarlo Esposito. That's Gustavo Fring from Breaking
That's
Bad.
Gustavo?
The chicken man. That's the chicken man from Breaking
I
Bad.
didn't even get that far
It's the
into
main
the
villain.
cast notes.
That's him. He's literally, the background of my wallpaper at work says "Get back to work," and it's Gus covered in blood, and it just says "Get back to
Like,
work."
we have his face like
So I see
burned
that.
off. That's awesome.
Yeah, I see that every
He
time
fucking-
I go to my wallpaper on my desktop.
He looks
work.
at that. He looks at that pinball machine that's going off by itself, and he says, "Like, well, fuck you." Just
Yeah.
randomly says that for no reason.
Fuck yeah, that dude's a legend. Gustavo, the chicken man.
But here, during this whole sequence, we're introduced to a lot of characters at the Dixie Boy truck stop.
We're pretty much there the rest of the movie.
Yeah, well, we have a few moments where we're meeting another character who eventually joined, or a couple characters, or actually 3 characters who joined the rest of the. Actually, 5 characters that joined the crew eventually.
We're gonna make it.
But yeah, initially at the truck stop, we have Bill Robinson, played by Emilio Estevez.
Emilio.
We have Bubba Hendershot, played by Pat Hingle. A gentleman named Handy, who, do we see Andy that much more in the movie after this?
Yes.
I don't even have him written down.
Played by a gentleman named Frankie Faison.
I like Frankie.
And, not to be left out, Wanda June, played by Ellen McCullough. Any of these people you want to talk about, feel free.
Emilio Estevez.
Emilio! And I was like, I saw him go and I was like, Emilio!
Emilio.
What the fuck? Why I didn't even watch Night at the Roxbury. Like, I didn't watch any of that shit.
Since
like,
1998, bro.
Haven't thought about Chris. What the fuck's his name?
Chris Kattan, baby.
I felt bad for that dude. He's
legend.
But that Emilio shit is just it's there. It's always there.
He's a what hoodie? What's wrong with him?
I don't know. You can look it up. I think he's got like health problems. But
he's like a lesser Rob Schneider. Very much the same vein.
Yeah, I would say comparable. I was shocked to see in his credits, Emilio Estevez is uncredited with Mission Impossible, the first one. I thought he was he's a major part of the first movie. He does die.
The first one.
He does die. He dies in the elevator shaft.
There you go. There's that. Fucking Emilio Estevez.
He's replaced by Ving Rhames.
Oh, so he becomes like the tech guy.
Yeah. But he's in the movie. Like, he's rememberable.
Yeah, Emilio, The Outsiders. That's his big breakthrough in 1983. Yes. He's in Young Guns, of course, and Young Guns 2.
As William H. Bonney, a.k.a. Billy the Kid.
But this motherfucker will forever be to me, Gordon Bombay, head coach of the Mighty Ducks.
That motherfucker, he played on the Hawks. He was a son of a bitch.
Yeah, those fucking pricks. You remember Gunner? What was his name? Gunner?
That motherfucker got
the European
chunky,
kid on the other squad.
Wait. What are you talking about? I'm talking about Fulton Reed.
Oh, you're talking about Fulton. He's on their team.
He got that fucking bumblebee. He got that bumblebee face, boy.
Oh yeah, that's Fuzzy. Damn it, Fuzzy. He's Daredevil's homeboy.
Yeah, Fonzie.
Damn, why is his name escaping me?
Fonzie.
Yeah, Fonzie.
He's not fucking Fonzie.
What is him?
Damn, what is his name? But totally fucking escaping me right now.
What is the brothers y'all always called yourselves from the second
Bash Brothers, bitch.
Brothers?
The Bash Brothers, motherfucker.
Shit, I'm just asking a question, Joey. Okay?
Yeah, you fucking
God.
Bash Brothers. You better show some fucking
Fulton
respect.
Reed was one
you better
of them,
show
dog.
some respect, you fucking cake eater.
Cake eater. Hey, cake eater. But yeah, Mighty Ducks guy, he's the son of actor Martin Sheen and the older brother of Charlie. I didn't realize he was Charlie's older brother. Charlie appears much older.
Yeah, he's the oldest of the squad. But he's
Charlie
actually
looks like he's 95 years
he's
old.
still like putting shit out. Like he's working on a sequel to Young Guns as a director too.
He was in the revival. Didn't they do a Mighty Ducks season on Disney Plus like 2 or 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Then he quit.
I don't know how that
got
worked.
like 7.2 on the IMDb.
Oh, he quit because of the woke. Okay.
Yeah. My man, stand by your beliefs.
Woke
Emilio.
and broke. He said, I'm out. I'm sure a lot of people were upset, Emilio. Motherfucker went to work for Disney and was complaining about it being too kid friendly. Okay.
And apparently him and Charlie Sheen are not, there's no brotherly love there, from what I read.
What was it? They were in
I hate
together.
to
Was
ask
it Repo
this.
Men or Men at Work?
Yeah, that was one of their first big things
Men at
together.
Work.
I think it was Repo Man.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm not an 80s guy. We all know this.
He
But,
directed
I hate to
Men at
ask this, but is Charlie Sheen alive?
Oh, yeah. He's unhinged right now. He was on like CNN or some shit the other day, just like going off. Talking about OJ's got a really strong right hand.
Away. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because he played ping pong with him.
He said Johnny Depp's the one that got him to smoke crack.
I did see that too.
Like, you need to watch this interview. Charlie Sheen is he's in the headlines right now.
He has
he's going Cat Williams.
He has a Netflix documentary.
Netflix what? Oh, documentary. I thought you say a damn stand-up special.
No, he's got
it's
like the resurrection of Charlie Sheen or knowing Charlie Sheen, something like it.
I thought he was dead for real. He's been resurrected in my mind, so there's that.
You remember that Tiger Blood shirt I got you?
Oh yeah, I love that shirt.
Yeah. So
he said he's been celibate for over a decade now.
He's got AIDS. Of course he is.
Shit.
Well,
he's got AIDS.
Yeah, Charlie Sheen has fucking AIDS.
Is that allegedly?
And he was smashing Denise. Yeah, he was smashing Denise Richards. He was smashing. Who's that really popular?
That was his wife.
Who's that
right?
really popular porn star, man?
Hey, I hope he's smashing his wife.
What the fuck is her
I'm
name,
totally
man?
lost right now. I'm about to move
Damn
this
it.
conversation on to Bubba
I'm
Hendershot.
gonna look up. Let me do this. Most
While Joy does that, I want to
famous
talk about your boy Pat
porn
Hingle, dog.
stars.
This sleazy truck stop owner who got shouted out in the review here. This dude is, I knew his face, and it took me until getting to the notes to realize. This is Commissioner Jim Gordon in the Batman franchise.
The one and only.
From 89 to 97. I'm like, of course he is. As soon as I saw that note, I was like, I can see him. With his little bowler hat and his little duster jacket talking to Michael Keaton.
Not only is he that, he's the through line because he's in all 4 of those movies.
He crossed over. He went with Clooney. He went with Kilmer. He didn't make it to Chris Nolan.
No,
of course.
Well, that first.
Gary Oldman. Gary Oldman's a little bit of an improvement.
Well, I mean, yeah. But it's cool to see that Pat Hingle just kept coming back, even though the entire cast changed.
They had the same Alfred through all 4 of those too, right?
Oh, they did. Yeah, that's right.
Maybe that was maybe they were a package deal. Maybe that was like his wife's brother or some shit. But yeah, fucking Pat moved to Wilmington after the production on this movie wrapped. This dude is a North Carolinian OG. He lived in nearby Carolina Beach until his death in 2009.
Damn,
R.I.P. Gone.
Go see him.
R.I.P. Gone too
I would
soon.
love to go see
I want to
him.
give a shout out to CNBC for their article, "The Dirty Dozen: Porn's Biggest Stars." It's Riley. It's Riley Reid, boys.
I know who exactly.
It's
you're
Riley
talking
Reid,
about.
boys. I'm gonna bookmark this for when we finish the podcast.
I know exactly what you look like.
I know where I'm gonna be at. I know where I'm gonna be at about 10:30.
Unloading his pants.
So you're telling me that Pat Hingle just ate Duck Donuts until the day he died?
Fuck yes, right there, right down the coast a little bit from Wilmington. He said, I like a little bit of a peacefulness, but I like the big city right above me.
Imagine him living in Myrtle.
I thought that
my
was so
God.
cool, man. But yeah, shout out to that guy. That's all I got for the people we've met to this point.
I got a shout out Handy, played by Frankie Faison.
Man, when I saw that name, I thought that was Donald Faison's daddy.
I don't remember the character's name, and I don't know the actor.
I was going to
you're
talk
talking
about
so
Scrubs. I was
have
going to
at
let
it.
you talk about Scrubs. I was going to let you go off on it. I thought that was.
I mean,
Faison was in
no,
this?
They are
I
related.
thought Frankie Faison was his dad.
And maybe I just didn't find that note. I hope he's his dad.
Oh, was he the truck driver?
Yeah, it's Freight Driver. With
Yeah, that dude is cool as fuck.
with the Western wear.
Yeah, I definitely know him.
Yeah, he
He
Where do I
was
know him
in
from?
Do the Right Thing, Silence of the Lambs, Mississippi Burning,
Yeah,
and Coming to America.
Coming to
I definitely know him
America.
from Silence of the Lambs. He's Barney, right? He's the orderly Barney.
And like
Yep,
3 of
I
those
think
movies.
Damn, how'd I know that?
he's in all
He's
of them.
in
right?
all of them.
Yeah,
He's in
great.
Red Dragon, Hannibal.
We've been watching the movie. I'm like, oh, I know this guy, but totally slipped by me when I was
But he
doing
was
the
he was
casting
also
notes.
in White Chicks.
He comes off like a really good dude.
What happened? You got a good point, though, now that you're pointing him out. 3/4 of the way through the movie, he's just not there anymore?
Yeah, I don't remember him being there when they escaped.
He's there.
Me either.
I mean, I guess it's not.
Is
It's
he?
nighttime.
I promise you, because
He has no more camera time at that point, I guess.
he's always just in the background, yeah.
For him to be so highly built, it's kind of weird.
He's got one of those he's got a great
Yeah,
face.
he's
a
very good at
cool-looking
blending
dude.
in.
Got a cool persona. It reminds me a lot of, who's the actor who was Joe Grizzly, bitch? He's kind of got that same energy.
Yeah,
Ken-
like Tyrese
Ken
from
Forey?
Walking Dead.
Yeah, Ken Forey. He's got that same swag, dude.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Joe Grizzly, bitch.
Damn, can't wait to get to Rob Zombie's Halloween.
We got
bro.
a long fucking way to go.
Let's just fast forward to
We got a
that
long
day.
way to go.
Every other day is irrelevant.
Maybe at this
We got to
point,
see the water one first.
Well, that's the thing. They actually
Oh,
they're
fuck yeah.
they're canonically like linked now from like 4 up to 6, right?
Nah, I thought 2018 erased them all.
Yeah, but we have to
I
go.
think. I don't
We're
fucking
currently on
know,
what,
dude.
5?
In the current timeline?
Yeah,
because
Halloween
before is
Kills?
Return of Michael Myers.
Yeah, we did 4. Now we're doing
We're on
5 with the next one.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's right around the fucking corner, isn't it?
It's not far
Well,
back.
Don't get too
We
excited.
actually
about
have
it, Joey.
Halloween is only a Friday
5 is
this
rough.
year, so we will be releasing an episode on Halloween this year, boys.
Very exciting.
Yeah, as far as all the actors up to this point, that's all I got. Wanda June, played by Ellen McElduff, ain't got a clue. I don't know what the fuck she's been in. But I do have something really funny that happens in the movie. Like, all right, this is at the point where the machines are starting to act up. The people aren't really cognizant of what's really going on. It's just like, okay, the radio's not working. It's just not working. The gas pump stops working. Oh, there's a jam in there. Dude gets squirted in the face with a fucking gas. They take
With the diesel
him
fuel.
to like the mechanic shop to like lay him down and clean his eyes out. Did you guys see the fucking wall of porno mag cutouts behind him?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
They were graphic.
that wall's featured prominently for like the next hour.
Dude.
We get like 6 different scenes in there.
There's some classic poses from 80s porno in that shot.
Is it shot
Ain't
again?
nothing like.
What?
Yeah, you see it. That's where Emilio sleeps. Every time he goes to bed, he's right there beside it.
Every time
didn't even
him
look at
and
it.
that girl are banging.
Yeah, he wakes up with her. There's
They're
he's got his
just
shoulder
they're
against
just looking at the wall.
plastered.
You might not be a hero, but you definitely fuck like one.
Just plastered
Says that
with
shit.
bush and nips.
Oh
and
yeah.
muffs
I
everywhere.
actually had a little note here. You guys like into the bush or nah? You guys bush Wookiees or not?
I'm an apartment guy, so I don't mow my own yard.
The fuck
How
is
about
that?
that?
mean?
No bushes for me.
I don't know, give or take.
I said I let it grow a little bit.
I just take whatever, Joe. Okay, I am
Just
not. I'm not hard
take
to
what you can
please.
get. All right, I can respect that.
I believe in love,
I can
baby.
respect
None of that
that.
matters.
From a former fat guy, you kind of just got to get it where you can get it.
I'll just say I don't want to floss after the fact. So just whatever manages.
Dude,
you
I
to
want that
point.
shit to look like Vietnam. I want them to come out with the flamethrower.
Napalm that thing.
But yeah, speaking of the turkey carver, this is where Wanda June, she takes it across the arm, across the wrist, and then tries to eat her shoe. Tries to fuck up her Yeezys.
Yeah, it seems like she could have avoided a lot of this contact by just stepping away from it. She kind of just stands in one spot while she's getting attacked. It's a goofy setup.
She's supposed to come off as like the dumb, ditzy Southern waitress, right? Like that classic.
Yeah.
I guess it makes
Stupid
sense.
blonde.
Who I guess is banging Hendershot. That's kind
Yeah,
of
I
alluded
think
to.
I had that.
Ah,
I had that.
I didn't get
come
that.
up a little bit later on. Yeah, I think Hendershot's been Hendershotting into her.
he's been
pussy hole.
backshotting. Oh, God. Okay. That dude gets called a fat ass like 6 times in this movie.
I like
That's the
it.
thing. He just keeps rolling with the punches, baby. He
Dirty
don't.
fat
He don't
ass
let. He don't let that
motherfucker.
fucking get him down. He don't.
He is the Dixie boy.
He's the Dixie Boy. That's who his named after. A soda machine massacre and a deadly steamroller leave only young Deke alive from his little league team. Meanwhile,
That shit was terrible, dog.
Hitchhiker Brett finds herself at the Dixie Boy truck stop at the behest of a panicked newscaster over the radio. Tagging along with a Bible salesman, might I add, a very gropey Bible salesman at
that
that.
nasty bastard. Dude, the whole like the ball team getting fucking wiped out and the kid getting
so
steamrolled.
fucking cool. Like
I
he's
was
like,
like,
"Oh, you guys did so
Jesus.
good with your game. Let me go buy everybody sodas."
Let's go get everybody
The
a soda.
fucking soda
one at a time.
machine shoots out, hits him in the balls, hits him in the face. Oh my god! And then it starts killing it starts killing the kids. That was so
Launching
fucking
at these
great.
children.
The fact that the coach never moves out of the way is like, come on, this is a little too goofy.
It's a proper stunt man taking a can to the fucking head.
That
It
it
looked
definitely
good.
was.
It looked fast.
And the steamroller comes flying in, and while it's flying in, the damn steering wheel falls off of it. I don't know if y'all noticed that or not.
I didn't catch that. Did you watch this in 4K?
I don't know. I doubt
This
it.
movie was made for 720p max. You do not need to see the details in this bad boy.
I'm sure Scream Factory's
Yeah,
got a
watching that
Blu-ray.
kid get steamrolled was fucking
Oh,
brutal.
so
I was like,
cool,
damn,
man.
Steven. Throw it out there now.
It was actually much more graphic, but they had to him like tone it back a little bit, like the blood bag that was supposed to like go off.
Oh, yeah, they cut right when like the contact.
Yeah,
began.
because apparently it goes off later than what it was supposed to, and so it makes it seem like instead of his body, the blood coming from his body, it comes from his head, like his head pops. They made him cut
Oh.
that shit though. They said that was too much.
Nasty, nasty. So we meet Brett here. That's Laura Harrington,
Mm-hmm.
who you boys may remember from 1993's What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
Mama,
Fucking great movie.
Or-
sleeping, Mama? Oh, fuck.
Or 1997's The Devil's Advocate.
Oh,
There we
man.
go.
I got to shout out that on every chance.
I
get.
don't know.
She's
I-
She's
ovulating,
ovulating, Kevin. I always think about that. I don't know why. Fucking Al Pacino just whispering in my ear every time I'm about to make love. I'm like, she's ovulating.
I
Kevin.
have
Thank you,
never,
Al. Thank
I've,
you.
I've never
Oh,
like
okay.
sad laughed the way I have with Leonardo DiCaprio's character in What's Eating Gilbert Grape when he finds his mom.
When he gets left in the bathtub, that's always the hardest.
No, when he
scene for
finds
me.
his mom dead.
That's
Wake
bad,
up,
too.
Mama.
I've told y'all. I think we brought
Hot dogs.
Devil's Advocate before. That my
Hey, can
weird ass
fly.
uncle
Wait, what?
kept trying to make me watch The Devil's Advocate when I was a kid, and I don't know why.
You want to watch it with me?
No. You want to be my little
You want to
devil's
see what
advocate?
Keanu Reeves does to that butthole?
You want to see Charlize Theron's butthole? Maybe. Not really, but maybe.
Man,
You remember Mighty Joe Young,
look what I got on DVD, Ryan.
Maybe that's why. It was like one of the first DVDs, maybe. I'm not sure. But Brett.
Oh, yeah.
Brett is, why is she dressed? Well, one, she has a man's name. Brett's just a dude's name. And two, she's dressed like fucking James Taylor.
She's supposed to have like a very tough exterior, like a tomboy type.
Maybe this was supposed to be Bruce Springsteen's part.
That's a good point.
Maybe it was going to be a gay thing between Emilio and Bruce.
I just
That would have made this movie. That would give this movie some substance.
Every time I saw her with that hat and that jacket, I was like, that's James Taylor.
She's hitchhiking, brother. She's trying to appear not overly sexual for creepy people.
Oh, that's the
picking her
thing.
up on
Even
the
with
road.
that being the case, my man is still getting him a few.
She still runs into one of them nasty Bible thumping boys. Starts rubbing that thigh. You know it's time to get out the car.
But in honor of our negative review from earlier, we got to talk about Holter Graham as Deke. Did some mocap work for the Red Dead Redemption original, as well as voice.
He's a prominent voice actor.
Sam Odessa. He's been in a bunch of shit, like a bunch of rock star stuff.
Good for him.
He's officially the voice of HBO Max.
Oh, that's awesome. Wait, I never heard HBO Max speak to me.
You know, like the feature presentation
What the fuck are you even listening to?
Like the HBO guy who says, coming soon, or your feature presentation, blah, blah, blah. That's
Dude,
it.
I'm serious. I don't think they've ever said that to me. Do you have that shit on there where it reads like stuff to you?
No, I think it's just on the channel, right? On the live version. It's not HBO Max now. I don't know what the fuck we're calling it now. It's been changed so much.
No, it is HBO.
But he is the voice.
It went back to HBO Max. It was just Max.
God.
So they do like the coming soon to a theater near you.
What happened to HBO Go?
It's the same shit.
That's 9 variations ago.
It's HBO Go. Fuck yourself.
Well, he's the voice of HBO.
Okay, so let's.
You remember between movies, you would get the now your feature presentation. That guy.
He lost his job. No. I ain't heard that shit in fucking.
Did you ever watch HBO Live?
What are you talking about, man? We've been streaming for the last 10 fucking years.
All I can think about is Dinner in a movie right now.
Dinner in a fucking movie.
But yeah, he was also in Fly Away Home. About the birds.
He's a solid job for a child in this movie.
He's the only one with any character development whatsoever.
An arc.
He's literally the only one. Like they try to force it with Billy and they try to force it with Brett, but there's none there.
Yeah, he goes through trauma. He actually has to overcome something. He reaches a point and then he makes a decision after the gun thing. Like he has a full fucking story. He should have been the main character.
Newlyweds Connie and Curtis make their way through town, narrowly escaping sure death at the hand, or shall I say wheels, of a rogue tow truck. See what I did there?
Dude, these sequences are
disjointed,
hard to be afraid of. It's just not inherently scary.
Just get out of the way of the fucking car.
Yes. It's the classic, just run to the left or run to the right really fast.
It's also
I don't get it.
All in the brightest of daylight.
That bright North Carolina
Yeah, that
sunshine.
shit is bright as hell. A lot of these characters do pull a Michael McDonald from the original Austin Powers movie.
Yes.
Where he just stands and goes,
yeah. That's what it feels like.
The very last kill is pretty evident of that.
So that, I mean, I guess that's the conceit of this movie. We're questioning, like, the tone is like whiplashing between quote unquote horror and like a cartoonish comedy, like fucking Austin Powers. It's, I don't know, it's just so hard to figure out what the intent was here. Was it one or the other? Because like I said with Deke, his story actually has horror elements to it, I believe.
Yeah, his coach
He's
died
on a
by
baseball
Coca-Cola.
team. They all get all the adults and children get wiped out on his fucking baseball team. And he even has the encounter in the dark with what he thinks is a zombie. He's the only one who experiences any real horror in this movie.
Yeah.
Connie and Kurt
is kind of just stuck in cars or stuck in a gas station.
Connie and Kurt.
But you talked about Connie, right?
Yeah, they're played respectively by Yeardley Smith and John Short.
Yeardley.
Yeardley.
She's a very famous person.
She has a very famous voice.
Oh, yes, she is.
Anything else? Lisa Simpson of The Simpsons.
That lady's had a job for the last 40 years at this point, working very consistently. think it's still the longest running TV show on, right?
I believe that's correct, yes.
Maybe?
Has to be.
Possibly?
It's crazy. I think South Park is officially number 2 now, ironically.
She was also in one of your boy's favorites, City Slickers.
Ugh. Fucking girl, I wouldn't know.
Yes. That damn voice is one of a kind. She's so annoying in this movie, dude.
Do we want to talk about John Short?
Yeah, he was in Apollo 13 and also Ransom with Mel Gibson. Give me back my son!
It's great.
I remember when he was screaming that in the phone.
Damn it, Ransom.
I had
Peak Mel Gibson.
I had down Christmas with the Cranks and Shiloh 2, Shiloh Season.
The dog?
The dog died in the first one.
Well, it's Shiloh
I read
Season.
that.
I can't even say that. Damn, Beagle is like my favorite. Beagle's like my favorite dog. I love me some.
I
Maybe
think
he
you're
knocked
thinking
up
of-
somebody at the end of Shiloh.
I think you're thinking a 6-spot run. The dog dies in that one.
Damn. R.I.P.
Where the red fern grows?
That's
the
Owen
one.
Wilson, right?
Isn't the dog dying? Don't dogs die in all this shit? Old Yeller?
Oh, yeah, got it.
The dog didn't die in Old Yeller. The motherfucker was murdered.
Marley and Me, wasn't that one?
Yeah, dog got it.
You know which one didn't die?
God
Fucking
damn it.
Air Bud. My man's playing all the sports.
Oh, yeah, that dude be coming. Him and Beethoven. They be
I can't
nutting
wait till they do
baby
the
dogs.
fucking Air Bud pickleball episode.
It's gonna be
shit.
great.
Airbud's in retirement.
You know his
He's at a
his
retirement
knees
dog home.
look, his knees ain't what they used to be. Can't play tennis no more. Guess what? We got pickleball.
Too old for this shit.
Call him out of retirement.
I will say I'm getting more and more hyped for the horror movie Good Boy. Very excited.
Oh, my God. I knew it. I
Very
fucking
excited.
knew it, Joey. I told you when I put it out there, who's going to eat this shit up. I saw a poster the other day. It was like new poster for Good Boy. It was the fucking dog, and there was like a spooky hand over top of his head. I was like,
I'm now actively
course.
trying not to watch trailers for it.
Dude, speaking of dogs,
he's officially on the train.
I'm on the train.
he's so hyped.
I don't need previews. I bought a ticket.
Was not the saddest death of this entire movie when Deke's going through his neighborhood, and like right in here, and you see that dog with the toy car rammed in his fucking mouth, and it's fucking it's a toy cop car, and it's like you can hear the sirens.
I didn't understand how the dog died.
That made me laugh, bro.
What do you mean? It went in his mouth,
Cracked
broke his
up.
little jaw, and he couldn't breathe.
The dog can't move.
It's like the electric butt plug, like I was saying. It would just keep going up your butt until you
Yeah, I
die.
guess that's it.
The car just kept going down his throat. That one cracked me up a little bit, I gotta be honest with you then. And then the lady hanging out of the second floor window when he goes by on his
Look at
bike.
tits hanging out. Yeah, it was hot.
Like she was drying her hair or some shit. It reminded me of Michael and his sister.
And there's also the trucks start showing up to the truck stop here. But at the Dixie Boy truck stop, survivors battle Rogue Riggs, led by the menacing Green Goblin semi, after Connie and Curtis join the gang.
That's the most iconic imagery we encounter, right? Is the Green Goblin.
The Green
face.
Goblin truck, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Had no idea who the
based
Green
just
Goblin
off.
was
At the
time.
time we were kids, it just was a cool green face. In hindsight,
it was
that is literally
the-
the Green Goblin.
Exactly, yeah. It's exactly what
It's the Green Goblin TM.
See, we didn't have the normal childhood. We didn't get exposed to the cool comic books and cartoons. We had to watch shit like this and Porky's.
Oh, fucking Batman
My point of
Forever.
reference
That's
was this.
my reference. Batman Forever and shit. Wait, Green Goblin, is that Batman?
That's Spider-Man.
Oh,
What you
fuck, man. I
talking
dropped the
about?
ball on that.
It's clearly the Green Goblin from the cartoons, though. Once you see it, I'm like, ah. But in my mind, I still go back to fucking
He-Man.
Maximum Overdrive. Unfortunately.
Did you two pick up when Curtis and Connie are driving down the highway? Connie goes, "Where's everybody going?" And Curtis literally says, "I don't know. Maybe Greensboro or maybe Charlotte."
Maybe Greensboro.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I was like, hey, Greensboro. That's cool.
I rewound it. I was like, no, dude. He didn't just say Greensboro. He's talking about like 20 minutes from the house. I was like, fuck yeah. Shout out to the Piedmont Triad.
How many
dog.
times did people get a shout out in movies?
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Can I tell y'all a joke? Like, you're going to have to cut this from the show. But I need to tell you a joke about
Well,
Greensboro.
it ain't going to get cut. So if you don't want to let it fly, you
All
better
right, we'll
not.
tell you at the end of the show. Tune into the Patreon to hear this
Tune in
inappropriate
next week.
joke.
Put it on the TikToks. So yeah, the movie becomes like a siege at this point, right? They're all holed up in a truck stop, and the big rigs are circling them like sharks.
Yeah, like you're
This
not,
is the
you
night of
can't,
the
if
living-
you want
night
to
of the living
live, you're
dead
not
night.
leaving this place.
And then it's becoming nighttime. They kind of become like vampires waiting to feed. So this is when I can kind of get behind. Okay, I think this was the original idea, as opposed to all the shit that happened in the daytime. It's like they're out there. They just can't get in. It's kind of like a From Dusk Till Dawn situation at this point.
It's never.
But they're not fucking scary because they're just vehicles. I don't know. Anyway.
It's never explained why they don't just run through the building.
Because they need something, I guess.
Good God. Okay.
Yeah, it's the logic kind of just takes a big shit here in the last
They
20 minutes.
say, like, if they run into the building, it's going to break the floor or some shit, right?
I think they need the people because they don't have
No,
phones.
they need-
is the only fucking
They
point.
need the people, sure, but
to do this.
that's Emilio's reasoning behind why they haven't done it at this point.
So we got a
Yeah, this is true.
We got a
You're
montage
buying a lot of
coming
Bill's
up.
logic.
suited with Hell's Bells in the background.
Weirdest fucking montage ever. Nothing happens. Literally do need a montage. for
Brett
this.
does get a little tired. Okay.
That poor thing. She gets wore the fuck out by pumping
God,
gas.
dude. I was
She
really fucking
was
confused
like-
about it.
She's like,
Why
her
was
fucking
she, like,
hand,
ready
her
to
hands
die?
are blistered and shit. Like, you're not having to hold on to the fucking gas
Hold on, we
pump, you
haven't got
dumb
there yet.
bitch.
We haven't got there yet.
Okay.
But yeah, I got to shout out Joy on the shitter. That was the character's name that was taking that big
Oh,
shit.
man.
Of course, it was
Yeah,
Joy.
it had to be.
That son bitch is sitting there, and I had earbuds in at the time, and I was like, who the fuck farted? And then I realized it was him. It was like 8 or 6 just straight up Hershey squirts. Nasty bastard.
One of my favorite lines from the movie happens here. The Bible salesman, like the pervy guy who's been fucking with Brett on the way to he's got this new car, right? And one of the vehicles, one of the big rigs hits his car and knocks it to the side. And up to this point, he's been trying to sell Bibles to these people. He's trying to make money. He's trying to hustle.
Oh, yeah.
Being sweet, just
He's trying to sell in
talking
that
about
moment when it
religion
happens.
and how important it is to him. And he sees this, and she says, I think they hit your car. He says, son of a bitch, out of my way, bitch. He fucking knocks it to
Out
the
of my way, you fucking
side.
bitch.
then the fucking Green Goblin truck hits him and knocks him into the creek.
Yeah, the weirdest fucking death ever. It like mows him down. It starts like doing these red eyes, like it's getting mad at him intentionally. It's like it has the wherewithal to attack one person in particular.
Like
but
it
no one
baited
else.
him out by hitting his car. Like it knew.
It just knew he was a fucking prick. No one's gonna miss this guy.
We also get the death of Deke's dad right here, Duncan, the guy who got sprayed in the eyes with the gas. Like he's so dead set on finding his
gotta
son.
go get my
and
boy.
Always would get
He's
moved
got
down.
the There Will Be Blood.
Yeah.
I've abandoned my
His
boy.
ass gets turned to fucking roadkill real quick.
I'm not gonna lie.
But again,
I forgot that was Zeke's dad. And at the end, when they're like, "What happened to my dad?"
oh look,
I was
yeah.
like, "Who the fuck was
It's
his
your
dad?"
But again, you grab that colonel. Deke is the only person in this movie with a fucking
Yeah,
story.
he's the only one that has an
Should've
arc.
Just made it about him. All right, we're gonna recast this today. Thomas Jane plays the dad.
Oh,
Hoodie's already on board.
I'll give it some money.
And get some little kid to play Deke, and just focus on that story, and you got something
Get the curly-headed dude from
instead of
Stranger
whatever.
The one with no
that works.
teeth?
Instead of whatever the hell.
Things. Yes.
Whatever the hell Emilio did to be such a bad boy. I forget what his crime was.
It said
He
he
stole
robbed a
some money
bank.
and, like, shit
He
his
robbed a
pants.
bank and they like shined a spotlight on him. He just froze.
And he just shit his
He
pants.
thought there was a bunch of fucking Tyrannosaurus Rexes. If he didn't move, they couldn't see his ass.
And old Bubba just keeps rubbing it in. This boy's a fucking retarded piece of
Bubba
shit.
goes in on this motherfucker. Hold on, he says
You don't wanna
he
date
says
this
he
fucking
says some shit
moron.
earlier. Let me look at this. Funny as hell.
You want a real man.
Motherfucker says, where is this shit? I gotta wipe everybody's ass around here. Shitty job. I reckon somebody's gotta do it. Then the motherfucker says to Bill, either your ass belongs to me or it belongs to the state of North Carolina.
The state of North Carolina. And he's
Uh,
all like, that's what you would want, right?
this guy's great.
That's what this is all about, right? You own every motherfucker here. He says, you want me to work for 9 hours, but you only want me to clock in for 8. Hell no.
Couldn't make it like 12.
He
was the
said,
most-
not this boy.
That was the most fucking blue collar fucking conversation I've ever eavesdropped on in my life. I want you to take a lunch. I want you to clock out for lunch, but keep working. I was like, God damn, man, this takes me back.
There's so many side plots to this movie that are never talked about again. So he sees that
Totally abandoned.
he sees that all the employees there are basically on parole.
Convicts.
Yeah.
But that's never brought up again. So we got a room full of convicts, but everybody's just nice and help each other out.
Exactly. You could have made Con Air out of this fucking thing. Like they all get into a fucking plane, Garland Green is there, man. Fucking Bing Rames shows up.
It's just good people on parole.
Could have been some good shit going down, man. This movie's fucking wild.
Owner Bubba arms the diner with rocket launchers. Rocket launchers. Taking down several trucks in explosive fashion.
Yeah, then once it becomes like a bazooka fest, it's kind of, that's just all the rest of the movie is.
This is that Jaws turn, right? To put it against the great. The Jaws turn. We're no
it's
longer
not really an adventure, though.
We're no longer chasing the shark. We're fighting the vest.
We're just shooting bazookas at this motherfucker. Smile, you son of a bitch. I don't know what you would say to a truck.
Then we get more of Deke's story in this scene too. He really does get like the shit end of the stick. Like this group of survivors is stuck inside of a damn diner stocked full of food, stocked full of ammunition, stocked full of like firearms,
dirty magazines.
You got Brett in there sucking everybody off. But Deke is out here on his bike, going through neighborhoods, being chased by fucking ice cream trucks, lawnmowers. A fucking airplane pops up out of the sky and is chasing him down.
Yeah, looking for his little ass. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like the man who wrote it should have seen that the story in here was the kid.
I think
the kid on the bike.
I think Stephen King's got something against children.
That's who we should have followed.
And then at this point, Brett and Bill have gotten really close, and they finally make love. Sweet, sweet passion.
Finally.
Is this not?
They've had like 2 scenes
and the
together.
corniest line of this whole fucking movie. You might not look like a hero. You sure make love like a hero.
You sure make love like a fucking hero, like a mighty duck.
This romantic,
he's a mighty fuck, if you will.
This romantic subplot is so shoehorned into this movie.
So they have like 2 scenes together, and he's like, "Well, clearly we're gonna fuck."
Well,
tonight,
I think they're around each other less than a day before they fuck.
Oh yeah, it's the same day, but
wow,
it's a gas station. It's a fucking abandoned, or it's a truck stop, not even a gas station. Where are you gonna go to fuck?
It's
that's
the
sanitary in this
damn
bitch.
Dixie Boy, Chris.
You don't go to the Dixie Boy to make
Look,
love.
here's the thing.
Like
You don't think
it ain't happening.
You don't think
Against the porno wall.
Hendershot's got a damn cot somewhere?
Against the porno wall.
Hendershot's got a cot.
Joey's fucking shit droppings going out of the leading from the toilet to the damn front of the store. Whose bed were they laying in?
Hendershot.
That's a good point.
Hendershot was out here hitting the shooting.
God.
So that wall
That's
was
even worse.
Hendershot's?
No, that was the mechanic's wall.
I guess he just.
Oh,
But it was in his bedroom.
I'm confused like hell.
Well, I think there was like a
multiple
couch
walls.
or a bed or some shit. I don't fucking know, man. But there is also like a communications relay or some shit in that same room, and it's got a window looking
It's just
out
dirty.
into the actual like service station. It was like it was the inside of a service station.
It's all just straight up dirty. That's all I could say.
We also find out the Bible salesman isn't dead. He's actually alive in the creek, just badly
He's out there.
bruised. Badly bruised.
Help.
He
Nobody
just,
wants to
sweet
watch this
Jesus,
race
help me.
movie.
He's fucking screaming at the top of his fucking lungs.
That son of a bitch comes awake and scares the hell out of Zeke or Deke.
Fucking straight up zombie. Maybe Romero shot that scene. That was one of the only effects. And again, we got the dumbass music that kind of ruins the moment. But we had like the whack, 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 whack. Make sure you're scared, motherfuckers.
So to back up a bit, Bill has already crawled through the drainage ditch tunnel. I don't know if you two noticed or not, but when he's crawling, there's like wood framing all around him, which would never be in a drainage ditch.
So in a fucking
Yeah,
tunnel?
because it's moisture.
Yeah.
It's gonna rot.
It would just absorb all the doo-doo, right?
It's just a wooden tunnel, which is completely like this is the dumbest thing that I've ever seen.
I just saw the rat, and I knew I was invested. I hate fucking rats. And then we got another needle drop right there. For those about to rock, we salute you. Crawling in the fucking tunnel, I guess. This is the music you want to hear?
They hear his like cries out there, so they're trying to formulate a plan to actually get outside and try and
We gotta
attempt
go
to
save
rescue.
that piece of shit.
But at the same time, Deke is also there, and he's trying to figure out how to get to the truck stop.
He was dead.
To your point, like there's a big jump scare here with Deke and the Bible salesman. He grabs him by the foot. He says, "Get me out of this ditch, or by Jesus, I'll kill you."
Yeah, this was a Pennywise moment. This reminded me so much of the Stephen King's It, the TV movie. You remember when was it Pennywise's Is he a mummy or something? He has a moment like this
Was it
where
in
he
the
grabs
shower?
somebody and kind of gives him this say, "I'll kill you." He did like the same, like the Tim Curry affectation there. So this could have been one good thing that came out of this movie. Was this one little thing informed Tim Curry down the line?
Silver lining.
I'll kill you.
This is also the time where the bulldozer, the cat bulldozer, as well as the an M60 mounted military vehicle pops up.
Yeah, random as hell. Never seen that vehicle in any other. As small as it is, I don't know if someone just made that. It's like in some incel's basement or some shit. It seems like a golf cart that's been like the top sawed off and had a machine gun mounted on it.
It's the most makeshift shit that's made for the movie.
There's
you
no
can
way that's
tell
an
it's
actual
made for the
military
movie,
vehicle,
yeah.
right? Yeah. There's no way. It had to just come rolling out of somebody's basement. And living here in North Carolina, I don't doubt that somebody's got something like that.
The fact that it fires rounds, I didn't understand what was going on.
It's
They
battery
don't just fire
powered.
rounds, it's fully automatic. This fucking thing it tears up like 3 or 4 people inside the building.
It does.
Oh, yeah. This is some high
Yeah, I
caliber
think
fucking rounds going through this
Hendershot,
thing.
doesn't he go down?
Oh yeah. And then his girlfriend does as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she gets out there and she's
She's
very,
asked for it,
very
though.
upset.
as
very
she
upset.
tells them who made who.
We made you.
The trucks retaliate, enslaving survivors by forcing them to pump fuel on the threat of death by automatic machine gun fire. Like, it's actually really, in my opinion, very clever for the military vehicle to communicate with Morse code.
The Morse code.
Luckily
And
for them,
the only
Deke
person
being
here
the
of
only
substance.
motherfucker that's got any sort of background, like he's like a Boy Scout.
I'm a Cub Scout,
Yeah.
yeah.
He
I
has
didn't
to
know, how the
decipher
hell
it.
does Deke know Morse code?
Oh,
He's a
that's
scout,
like some
baby.
Boy Scout shit. Yeah.
Well, back then, Hootie, kids actually went outside and did
Yeah,
shit
kids didn't sit in the
instead of
house all
playing
day
on the
watching fucking
TikToks.
City Slickers.
I don't think kids
Playing Nintendo Switch.
Don't disrespect City for the love of God. I don't think kids will decode Morse code though.
If he's a smart enough nerd.
You sitting at home,
Scouts
sitting
do
at
all
home by
kinds of cool
yourself
shit,
playing
man.
the Bop It, Twist It fucking thing. What's that called?
Oh, that was
Bop it,
that was
twist
fun.
it.
It was just called Bop It. Pull it. Wah, wah.
My favorite part's when they say pull it.
Oh, yeah. I'll do that one.
What's the other one they had?
I'll do the pull it. You do the
The
rest.
Simon thing, that was a big deal for a while.
Oh,
The
man,
colors.
I got
the
one of
colors,
those.
The patterns going.
I got one of those at the shop from like the fucking 80s, brand new in the box. No
You
one
just
would
play
give me
with it all day.
$30 for that fucking thing.
I wouldn't give you $1 for that.
What? It's
damn
brand
thing.
new in the box. You don't think Declan would look? He would love that.
What am I gonna pay for the damn box, dude?
No, dumbass. The thing's in there too. It's
I don't
brand
give a damn
new.
if it's brand new in the box. Is this like the worst use of when they're pumping the gas here? Is this like the shittiest use of a montage
Of Hell's
of all time?
Bells. Like nothing
What the fuck
exciting's
is
happening
going
right
on?
here. They're literally pumping
exciting.
gas.
Gas.
All is happening.
They pump gas at different angles.
Emilio
it.
Estevez has a fucking heat stroke.
And Brett
and they're
almost
exhausted.
passes out as well.
They're standing in the shade of these gigantic Mack trucks, exhausted, like they've been in the Mojave Desert. It's just, it makes
Literally, there's
no
a button
fucking
you
sense
can
what's going
push on the fucking handle that makes it pump itself.
It's also
And they even refer to like being enslaved here. I'm like, okay,
it also should
is this what white people in the South's idea of slavery would be?
That's the point.
To serve somebody else fucking gasoline for 20 minutes?
There is a shot of just miles and miles of semi trucks line up to get gas. The gas stations do run out of gas, so I feel like at some point it would have been okay.
The inevitability, baby.
Oh, they thought ahead. They brought them a damn tanker full of gas, baby. Keep chugging.
Let the
Keep
tanker
filling
through.
me up, dog.
But I'm just saying, the montage, the definition of the montage is to show you a passage of time quickly. And I feel like 20 minutes passed here. I'm like, there wasn't that much time. It had been like, it's like an hour later in the day.
Yeah,
maybe.
because the sun doesn't move.
Yeah, I was like, they still got all kinds of shit to do before it
Bill's
gets
sitting
dark.
out
in
there
this
fucking
part of the
stumbling
movie.
around like fucking over his own feet.
We could have benefited.
He's like, I got it.
I think we could have benefited from like some sun shots of like the day kind of moving along.
Oh, yes. Maybe somebody wiping the brow, a few transitions. here.
Something.
Maybe even just do the sun going down and coming back up like they've been pumping gas for
Maybe,
24
yeah,
hours. That'd have been more
Maybe
believable.
a shot. Emilio's got his shirt open. He's drinking water. You know, it could help.
He's putting on like a Bruce Springsteen CD. He's listening to
Brent
it.
is licking her lips. I think we can make this movie, boys.
It could be better.
I did
man.
see moments in the movie where it was like, this seems like some very, not even B tier, like, or B movie. This is like some C movie shit in some parts.
Yeah, it's definitely, the cocaine was leaking through here for sure.
Bill theorizes aliens are using the comet as cover to wipe out humanity through machines. Here's his
follow up to that.
No,
bitch.
here's his theory.
Give me some ET coming down.
Aliens are looking for a new place to live. Earth is like a big old house, and it's polluted, dirty, and smoky. Grease on the walls, soot in the chimney. They send in their interstellar home. House cleaners, they send in their...
We the dirty ones.
Do you know what I thought about when he was saying all this weird shit? Alex Jones. That's all I can think about.
They're making the frogs.
They're making the frogs gay.
They give you the gay frogs and then your gay kids. That dude is a piece of work shit. Both.
And then when Emilio is finally like back to normal, he does something pretty cool. He drops a fucking grenade on the machine
When I say
gun
run,
turret.
you run.
That was fucking.
He's
that was actually
like-
cool.
He tells his buddy, I got an idea.
He fucking drops the
dumbest
he
fucking
drops
part,
the
though.
fucking
He
grenade
smacks
and
the
he
gun.
smacks the gun and he just starts fucking spinning.
Like he's smacking it in the face. Oh, shit. So at this point, the little gun has executed like 4 people.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah. It definitely means business.
That damn gun on a stick is like the most overpowered thing. In the
Also,
movie.
never runs out of ammo.
It's the only thing. It's the only thing that has like the agency to actually fuck people.
Maybe in the montage, they had to reload the gun.
This is fucking true. It could have been that one of the trucks could have been bringing bullets, and they had to like I don't know how they would force people to load the gun because they don't have fucking thumbs.
Man, we have really got to remake this movie.
We gotta give. What if we gave the Green Goblin truck arms or some shit? That'd be
Oh,
awesome.
that's true.
Pumping it
Make it
to
like
like
a
fucking
forklift.
gas.
Just pumping everybody else's gas.
Just you motherfuckers.
Give it like
just you
power loader.
motherfuckers
Put
wait.
the power loader in that
Just you
motherfucker.
motherfuckers wait. When I'm done pumping gas for all these trucks, it's your ass.
Hey, machine gun dude, you keep these motherfuckers in line. I'm pumping this gas. He's fucking wiping his forehead.
Machine gun take over by that heat stroke.
If the Green Goblin truck turned into like a fucking transformer in the
Yeah,
last
it's
30
so
minutes, this
fucking
movie
dope.
would have been
Oh my God.
fucking an A+ movie.
That would have drained the budget for sure.
Oh, yeah, it would have been fucking legit though.
The survivors escape through the sewers. They destroy the Green Goblin rig and flee by sailboat to Haven Island. Best scene in the movie. Watching the trucks destroy the Dixie Boy when everybody's escaping.
Oh yeah,
That's so
That's what I'm
fucking
talking about,
cool.
dude. The practical rigs here are legit.
Rigs.
The blue collar boys who set all this shit up and tore all this shit down, they were the people doing work on this movie.
Here's where I got a little upset. We have name dropped Wilmington and Greensboro and Charlotte, and the island that they're going to is fictional. They couldn't use Ocracoke here.
Yeah, I couldn't say Oak Island, fucking Topsail. We got all kinds of islands down here on the coast. Anything up the Outer Banks will work.
Hilton
Right?
Head, like something.
Oh well. Steven said, "I'm not giving y'all that many tourism dollars." Yeah, the fucking bazooka. Is it the bazooka that finally takes out Goblin?
Yeah, very anticlimactic. That's after he runs over
It's so
this dude named
fucking-
Brad who's stealing a fucking ring off a dead body.
Fucking Brad. Brad had to have one more
Him
kill,
and them
right?
fingers.
And to build on the Haven thing is the movie Safe Haven, a sequel to Maximum Overdrive.
Oh, well, for those about to rock, we salute you. That's for damn sure. Yeah, he blows it up with a fucking bazooka.
Well, he
I'm like,
does. He,
okay,
all right,
you coulda done
he
that.
does shoot it.
You
He
coulda
does
done that
shoot
an
it
hour
into
ago.
its mouth. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that makes it. Yeah, he has to have like a visage, I guess. You need to see the face of your opponent destroyed, I guess. But you could have done that shit an hour ago.
I like how we're dissecting this.
He killed the leader is like what you're thinking, right? Like that's in your mind. That's how it plays.
We're dissecting this with the idea that this random ass truck stop had just a plethora of rockets for this damn rocket.
Oh, he
bazooka.
had the whole bottom of his fucking like area, like the hidden
RPGs.
arsenal had like fully automatic fire. Like they're all armed at this point. It's not just RPGs. It's not just like anti-tank rocket.
There's a
launchers.
lot of rockets, sir.
Everybody's got stacks of ammo, fucking magazine. Even Deke's got a gun right here. Deke has his like The climax, like,
the only emotional moment.
It comes
in this
back around.
movie.
He guns down this drive-through window.
His arc is finished.
This drive-through fucking speaker box that keeps us saying humans are here, humans here. He guns it down, and instead of keeping the gun,
he says, "This is for my dad, you son of a bitch," and he says, "I don't need it anymore."
Gives it up.
The only person who has a fucking that's the end of the movie to me. That was it.
Another
that was the
nitpick
guy, man.
in the laundry list of nitpicks here. There are way too many survivors.
Yeah, it's kind of like a ragtag. Like, I don't know most of them.
You don't know half of them.
And you don't follow up with it. I'm like, okay. You could have got out with 3 people. It would have been fine. I wouldn't have had any more of like the emotional catharsis if it was 3 of these people that I know versus like 40 people.
There's so many. Y'all forgot Frankie Faison even lived.
Exactly. Are they supposed to go like repopulate the earth? Is that the idea?
Damn.
Like again.
It's only one woman.
Is this? Oh shit! It's like a 28 years later situation.
Brett about to get the war out.
Damn, Brett about to get stretched.
Damn, Jesus Christ. Oof.
I meant like to be limber.
Oh shit! I ain't. All right.
Take care of everybody.
2 days later,
Right.
a large UFO is destroyed in space by a Russian weather satellite, which happened to be equipped with a laser cannon and Class 4 nuclear missile. Approximately 6 days later, the Earth passed beyond the tail of Rhea M, exactly as predicted. Survivors of the Dixie Boys. Dixie Chicks.
Is that like the Proud Boys?
The survivors
Like the
of the
Proud
Dixie
Boys.
Boy are still survivors. The end.
Fuck yes, we did it.
Did you two
You
not
made
get the feeling of how this movie ended with that written on the screen, that it almost played like it was a true story?
Yeah, like this actually happened before you were born type deal.
Yeah.
You're just living in a world post the Green Goblin truck. The leader, fucking just put together, he was green-faced like an alien. So that was Emilio destroying the alien. Oh, fuck, man. This movie's got some depth
look at
to
that.
it. We got to
It
look
really
into
does.
it. Is there any really like meta read to this? In my mind, I'm like, there's got to be something bigger here that we're just not seeing. You guys come up with anything?
With fucking MO, Maximum Overdrive? No.
Yes.
The one and only.
Is this real? You're telling me this is literally about
Surface. This is
a comet and some
surface
trucks?
level shit. Maybe it's got something to
This is
do with
just
man's.
trucks fucking
All
trying
right,
to
maybe it's
kill
got
us.
something to do with man's over reliance on technology and how making everything simple.
Abusing
It has
machines,
to be,
right?
Yeah.
Like the thing you create eventually owns you.
So is it about the things we own? Is it about
The things,
ownership?
the things we own eventually own you.
I think it's a much better example of this would be Her, of just how
No, Spike. Yeah, Spike Jones knows what he's doing.
something can.
Steven, clearly not a director.
Yeah.
So this is, hold on, there might be some AI tied into this now that we think
Speaking
about
of
it.
AI, that's what's in the Emilio Estevez sequel. That's what it's based
Ooh,
on.
fuck
Based
me.
on AI.
Don't tell me he wrote it with ChatGPT.
No, he wrote it about AI.
Oh, he
He
definitely
wrote
Show
about
some
AI,
respect,
and
Chris.
apparently his character runs a diner now, and the crew of drivers, diners, and dives with
Guy Fieri
comes
Chris?
there.
Guy Fieri?
Yeah, Guy Fieri shows up with his crew, and that's when the movie starts. And the AI just
What the
starts like going haywire.
I see.
I
why
think
Disney
Emilio
fired him
Estevez
now.
was
He
on
uses
fucking
AI in his
cocaine
diner?
himself.
That sounds horrendous.
Okay. Well, there's that.
Look, all this is based off a
If that's
Google
all we
search
got.
of "Is there a Maximum Overdrive 2?" Okay, and then this is what
Dude,
the
question
fucking
is
AI
not,
told
is
me.
there? When will there be a Maximum Overdrive?
I just have in my head
Maximum Overdrive.
like an episode of Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives where there's the Green Goblin somehow in the background.
It's the best gullic aioli I ever had.
It's come back.
Donkey sauce.
That dude freaks me out because he doesn't eat eggs. And for some reason, that's very weird to me.
That is weird. I love it.
Fieri?
He hates
Dude, I
eggs.
fucking kill some eggs. My God, I'm on my ass some
love
eggs
some
when I get
eggs,
done.
though.
After I get done checking out Riley reading a little bit, I might fucking have me some eggs.
Right,
Let's get this
what an
shit done,
evening.
boys. Let's get the maximum.
Hard boiled eggs in one hand, my
Maximized.
fucking dick in the other.
What piece of memorabilia are we taking home from Maximum Overdrive?
Dude, obviously that fucking porn collage.
Obviously.
Oh, God.
Obviously.
You know it's been sitting
No,
there since
it's
1986,
it's the
too.
rocket launcher with the fucking infinite ammo. It's like a
God.
glitch. It's like a fucking the guy. It's like the
Yeah.
Contra code. Yeah, give me that. I would love.
I'm a
I would love
piggyback.
to say
I'm
the
piggybacking.
fucking Green Goblin like truck, but I don't know how to drive in a truck like that.
Yeah, we just sit in my yard. The bazooka, of course. It's very Grand Theft Auto is what I think of when I see it. You've actually seen this truck, right?
Yeah, I
Jordan?
got
You did
pictures of
mention
it
that.
with me next to it and everything.
You touched
George
it?
Lake-
I touched it. I whispered in its ear.
Did you whisper in his ear and say,
I said, listen
gas.
here, here's some gas, you little fucker.
Did you
I
ASMR?
said, you green-eared fuck.
I'm gonna slowly lift your gas.
I'm gonna slowly slide it in. I'm gonna rub it around a little bit, and I'm gonna start out slow and then get faster
like
and
that,
faster
Gabby?
until you fucking
And that's when Joey was arrested at the horror convention.
until I fucking
That's why Joey's not allowed to leave his house for the next 6 months.
until I fucking explode inside you.
I'm gonna unload right here, right into your ear.
I'm gonna come.
All right, Hootie, what piece of memorabilia do you want from this bad boy?
Well, I'm skipping the rocket launcher. I'm going to grab the Green Goblin Jack-in-the-Box.
Oh, that's actually
the
sick.
thing was kind of cool.
That's like a very
Another one of those goofy
Damn,
jump
for
scares.
Goofy as hell.
for as many things you missed about the
Goofy-ass
movie,
jump
you picked
scares.
up on the fucking Jack in the Box.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Man, that was kind of a throwaway scene.
Very much a throwaway scene.
It was completely random.
All right, anywho.
Emilio
boys,
literally hears something behind the semi-truck curtain. It's like, what's it? And it's a fucking Jack-in-the-Box.
What the fuck could that be? Didn't even pick it up, acknowledge it or anything. He's just like, oh shit, that was fucking wild. I gotta go tell everybody else. These motherfuckers, every machine is clearly alive. You're not gonna believe this shit. And they're like, Amelia, you know that's what Jack in the Box is supposed to do, right?
Somebody's popped open on
That's what it's designed for. Some bitch was cranking and then it popped open. Oh fuck. I don't think he's ever encountered a Jack in the Box before. All right, Professor's grade book's out. It is time to hand down the only letter grade we will ever give to Mr. Stephen King himself as a director for Maximum Overdrive. Mr. Hootie, what did you think about this here masterpiece from the Master of Horror?
Well, Maximum Overdrive is a complete masterclass in how not to make a successful horror film. First of all, the entire movie is shot in daylight, which works if you're Tremors, but this film lacks everything that made Tremors special. Overdrive takes itself too seriously when it should just let up and lean into the silly plot. Several high-profile actors who would go on to bigger and better films are lost within the mess of a script. The AC/DC soundtrack was a great touch and actually kept me engaged for most of the hour-and-a-half runtime, just based off of a weird rock soundtrack thrown in randomly. However, even Hell's Bells couldn't save this letter grade. I give Overdrive, or as it's known as MO, a D.
Hell's Bells. That's such a great fucking song. It's hard to downplay how great the AC/DC is in this bad boy. All right, I'm hopping here. Maximum Overdrive is a mess, but a glorious, watchable mess. King's direction is straight up fucking wild, but the AC/DC soundtrack carries the movie, and the Green Goblin truck is pure cult iconography. It's not scary, it is barely coherent, but it is entertaining in a what the hell am I watching kind of way. For me, this one lands as a D+ for Mr. King, boosted by the soundtrack and the sheer oddball energy of it all.
I feel like this is one of those times where our actual coverage of the movie, talking about the plot points and the things that happened throughout the movie, we really did go in on it and let people know just how much this movie isn't a good movie.
How
like in terms of
it is.
Of course, I love this movie. And it's gonna be shown in my letter grade.
That doesn't mean it's good.
It doesn't mean it's
He
good.
loves
I fucking love Troll 2. That's not a good movie.
Joey likes pink hot dogs too.
I
man.
love Battlefield Earth. One of my favorite
God,
fucking
canned
movies
sausages
of all
too.
time.
Motherfucker likes canned
Dude,
sausage.
cans.
dude.
Oh my god, I got it.
I like Vienna sausage.
No, it's not. No. This is dog food.
Oh, what the
I'm
fuck
talking
is
about
canned
like
sausage?
ground
This
sausage.
I'm gonna go in there. I need to go in and
sausage.
get the can. Banner sausage. Look up Banner sausage
Fucking
while I'm
ground
while I'm
up
finishing up this
beef.
review. Look up Banner sausage on your in your.
It's gross.
I'm actually intrigued
browser.
about it.
But yeah, in terms of the traditional like check boxes, checklist, like it doesn't hit any. The characters, they're pretty fucking awful. The acting's bad. The plot itself is okay, it's somewhat original, but at the same time, just so fucking out there that it's hard to stay on course with this movie. It really is. But to the movie's credit, like it doesn't fuck around with world building or backstory. Like you're literally thrown into the shit right away with the rest of the survivors, and I respect the movie for that. Also, one of the most rocking scores of all time, brought to you by Angus Young and Brian Johnson, the rest of AC/DC. You really can't discredit that. Really cool to hear. Some of the biggest, one of the biggest acts in rock and roll do an entire score. It's almost like what's that? Detroit Rock City with Kiss.
With Kiss, yeah.
Like that's pretty badass. Like I'm not the biggest Kiss fan, but it's still cool to like hear that just throughout an entire movie. Here's the thing, like my upbringing as like a white trash white boy from North Carolina. This movie is quintessential white trash, like junk food.
White trash entertainment.
So that part of me, which is still a large part of me, cannot give this movie anything less than a B.
Damn.
This is such like I know I've talked about nostalgia trips before, but honestly, this is something from my childhood that if you were to ask me like name my 5 most iconic images in horror to me, the green fucking goblin truck is going to be in the top 5. Like it is.
You touched it.
It is. And I touched it. I made love to it.
That's pretty cool.
Touched it too much.
I made love to it all night long. Yeah,
well,
you.
Good deal. I'm glad.
I gotta say, Band of Sausage looks pretty rough, bud.
Yeah, it's like dog food, but it is so fucking good. My God. I got some in the kitchen right now. I might fire that shit up.
Fire it up.
All right, moving on. Let's get this done so you can watch the porn and all that you got planned for the evening, sir.
I'm so excited.
So, grade books closed. It is time to reveal our scores from the Mater Meter game, where we try to take a guess at the audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. If we're within 5 points, we get to choose what's next. Otherwise, we go to the internet, spin a wheel, and let it choose for us. Joy chose this one, so he abstained from guessing. So between myself and Hootie, I said a 30%. He said a 45%. The audience score on Rotten Tomatoes for Maximum Overdrive is a 50%.
Hell yeah, baby.
Boys.
Half
Jesus
thumbs up, half thumbs
Christ.
down.
Extra credit. Anybody want to guess what the critic score was
fucking
for Maximum Overdrive?
22.
A 10.
14% for Maximum Overdrive.
Mm-mm.
That's a hell of a that might be the biggest valley we've ever seen.
It's got a
wild,
niche
dog.
market.
That's damn near 40 percentage points there. So victory for Mr. Hootie here. I think you've been on a bit of a streak lately, sir.
Been swinging a hot bat.
And with that in mind, it is your reins to take. Tell us what we're going to be watching next time at the Horrible Film School.
So there is a movie that has been on the list for a long time that we haven't covered yet, and I think it's about time to go back to the films that raised the young Hootie. Okay?
Who made who? That's what we're going to find out right here. Who made you? We're about to find
And
out.
I'm going to go back all the way to 1978 with the original Dawn of the Dead.
Oh, we're going to the mall. Is that what you're telling me?
We're going mall shopping. We're popping tags.
It's going down. Maybe at the mall. It's going
shit.
down.
Alrighty, folks, we're going to hop on YouTube and catch a trailer for 1978's Dawn of the Dead. If you want to do so, you can watch along with us on our YouTube channel. We'll be right back after this short break. Alrighty, there was the trailer, Mr. Joseph. Between you and I, where does it sit on Rotten Tomatoes for an audience score?
I feel like people are really
all over
really
its
like
nuts.
Romero's of the Dead shit. I'm gonna go with like a 74.
I'm gonna say an 82%. I think this is considered a big deal by the zombie heads. With all that said, thank you for listening. Good folks, check out horriblefilmschool.com. You'll find links to the episodes, the social channels, and the merch store. But as always, you can support us for free in those 3 simple ways: rate, review, and subscribe. And if you're feeling generous, send us your truck stop nudie mag collections. I am sending love and support to women hitching down Florida way. Beware them pervy old Bible salesmen.
As always, if you're hearing our voice, spread the love, spread the campaign that is the Horrible Film School, and I'm going to go hang out with one of my favorite horror characters in Flyboy, and I'm out.
Thanks for all the likes, the subs, the listens, the follows, the downloads. I really appreciate you guys, gals, and support, as well as your time and attention. Be sure to join us next time and meet me in the mall. It's going down in 1978's Dawn of the Dead. That's dismissed.